Hello everybody, welcome back to Bits, Crits, and Halfwits, Campaign 2, The Tides of Magic. This is episode 5. We are back with all of our wonderful players. We're going to get straight into the introductions. If you haven't already, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell notification to know when we go live. But let's meet our players. First we have Nock the Kobold, played by...
It's me, the Sky Tea.
Then we have Stella the Elf, played by...
Hi, I'm Snyder Girl.
Then we have Othalia the Tiefling, played by...
Hi, my name is Barlow.
Then we have Talum the Drow, played by...
Hi, my name is Panda.
We have Cliff the Human, played by...
I'm Matt.
We have Finn the Warforged, played by...
My name is Term.
And we have Elena the Tiefling, played by...
Hi, I'm Flam.
Alright. The last thing you feel is the knife being driven into your chest, and then darkness. As you awaken, your eyes slowly blinking, clear your eyes. You sit up, and you're sitting on and laid out before you is about this 10-foot wide iridescent path flowing through a forest of bare skeletal trees underneath this kind of gloomy sky. And as you look up, you notice that although it is dark, and what you initially took as a gloomy sky, the sky is clear, but there is not a single object in it. As you kind of get your bearings, what do?
I'm dead, right? This ritual failed and I died. I guess I'll stand up, and is my leg broken?
It is not.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Yes, son, you are. You hear a voice from behind you.
Hello?
Are you turning?
Yeah, I'll turn around.
As you turn and look behind you on the path, you see a large man who looks to be probably 60-ish. He has a gray beard and black hair that's kind of graying at the edges. As he looks back at you, he's wearing these long robes, but underneath you can see what is clearly the build of somebody who was once a soldier. Hello, he says as he leans on the staff in front of him.
And who are you?
I'm Bodril, and I will be your shepherd.
Shepherd to where?
To the gate at the end of the... And he freezes as he stops and looks at your chest.
What's looked down at my chest?
There is a piece of paper with that same rune on it stuck to your chest, and there is a knife hilt sticking out of your chest. You feel no pain, though. What do?
Why'd you stop talking?
Sorry, I just need to... He walks up and, puts a hand on the hilt of the knife and just pulls it out. You don't feel a thing. And he kind of catches this rune as it falls, and he holds it up to his eyes as he just kind of drops the knife. And the minute that neither of you are touching it, the knife turns to smoke.
Well, that probably wasn't needed.
As he looks at this, he goes, "Bound no contract do I hate? Well, it's clear to me that you don't intend to stay here.
I never do.
Well, you've never been here before.
Well, the goal is to not get here.
That's fair. Do you have any questions, or did you sign the contract yourself?
No, it was a ritual that was performed on me. So is this just like the afterlife?
This is the Twilight Path. So kind
okay.
of. It's a stop on the step to the afterlife.
Got it. And are you everyone's kind of usher through?
No, lots of people's, but everyone seems to have their own shepherd. It's been a busy day though, and I suspect it'll be quiet for a while.
Yeah, is the world over?
Is it?
Is everyone dead?
I mean, I haven't taken a look at Death's Ledger recently.
No. A lot of people seem to be dying.
Now, do you have any questions about the contract you've bound yourself into? Before I send...
Will I be back in how does it work?
We will bounce you back to your body as if you had been fully resurrected. And you will be bound to a hate.
A hate?
A hate.
I'm not sure I follow what that is.
Well, let me help you. You are presently bound under Clause 17C, subsection V of the Hateful Binding Accord, designation the Pact of Malice. Terms are active. Termination was unauthorized and incomplete. You were not released by sanctioned ritual, nor was the bound entity neutralized by non-forbidden means. In short, your pact is now in effect. Per standard protocol, your soul is currently ineligible for passage to any afterlife domain. A tether has been detected originating from a parasitic entity known as the Hate, which remains anchored to your metaphysical structure. Attempting to remove this curse by divine, arcane, or ritual means results in immediate and irreversible soul fracturing. Additionally, destructive of the entity via radiant or fire-aligned sources triggers complete tether backlash. You die. Again. Permanently. The completion of whatever contract you signed with the hate will remove the hate and give you full possession of your soul back, at which point you can cross into any afterlife you wish. Now, shall I take a look at the contract here for you?
Yeah, that'd be good.
According to this, you must complete an act of malice. Oh gosh, you really signed yourself up here. I'll get you a translation of this before you go. You must complete an act of malice once a week, as detailed in subsection 6. That is feeding the entity through weekly cruelty. Optional, you may bind additional organic materials per the combat clause for performance enhancement. As for the clause ending your contract, that is not something we see on our end. Failure to maintain the weekly feeding rituals for three total cycles results in a hostile repossession and soul predation. It's no longer a negotiable arrangement. Should you require further clarification, please consult your assigned shepherd or the appendix labeled "You did this to yourself." Now, will you be returning to your world, or shall I further explain the pact to you?
I think I've got a handle on it. Is there more that I should know?
As he kind of he pulls out like a notepad and he flips through it, and you see names of the people who were in your college group. And he goes, "Your name is Talum." Yes.
Yes.
Talum, were you aware that you possess magical potential?
I'd always hoped.
Well, as a condition of your bonding, your magical potential has been activated. You're going to need this, and he just holds out a small book to you.
I'll take it. There's a slight smile kind of crawling across his face.
I'm sure you're familiar with the grimoire.
I've done my studies, yeah.
All right. Are you ready to bounce back to the land of the living, then?
I guess I'm as ready as I'll be.
Fantastic. Please kneel down.
I kneel.
He pulls his staff back like a baseball bat and swings like he's on the 92 Yankees. And just as it hits your head, you just wake up in your body. Your leg feels perfectly fine. And as you look up, you see this small skeleton thing standing on your chest. And as you scream, so does it. And that's where we're going to wrap this. As this compass blinks and you fade away, you suddenly find yourself standing in this wide open expanse of kind of purplish gray rock. The sky over the top of you is kind of a deep red, so deep it's almost black. There's stars throughout the sky. And in front of you is a giant tree bristling with light all along its branches.
I guess I'm gonna look around.
As you look around, you kind of walk around this area, and as you kind of walk around it, you realize that it's almost like the shape of this platform, because it does have edges, and as you walk you find them, is almost the shape of the platform that the Academy in Brester sits on. And as you walk back to the tree, you think you hear a whisper.
I'm gonna hesitantly follow the whispers.
As you follow the whispers, they kind of lead you along until you find a mote of light kind of floating in front of where the portal would have normally been for the world tree. What do you do?
I mean, the mode of light is a little wonky.
Yeah, so what do you do? It's just floating at like chest height in front of the world tree. Seems to be what the whispers are originating from.
Can I poke it?
As you reach out your hand and touch it with your finger, you feel yourself drawn in. Not forward or up or any direction, but you feel like you're retreating into yourself as you find yourself in this, what you feel more than see, I should say, that you are inside a massive root system and there is a massive intelligence around you.
Hello?
Helena Worldwalker.
Disgusting. Okay, hi.
Disgusting.
Not like in a bad way. Like freaky.
I can
Didn't
change my
expect to
voice
be
for something
here.
more suited to you if you prefer.
Nope, still a tree talking to me?
Yes, but you should have been aware we can. You are a Worldwalker, no?
Not a whole lot of training.
But you have sworn the oaths,
Yeah,
and you wield their power then.
sure.
Then you can show us?
What do you mean show you?
Show us that you can wield the power given to you by the oaths.
How am I supposed to do that exactly?
You don't feel it?
No.
Perhaps it is too soon.
I need a little bit of context here. Sorry, I'm a little new to this.
If you are to follow the path, you must swear the oaths. We will activate your magical potential, but once that is done, finding and swearing the oaths is on you.
Okay.
And you feel it starts as a tingle at the tips of your fingers, and it slowly moves up your arms and into your chest, and then spreads down through your legs to the bottom of your feet, and finally up into your head. And as it fills up into your head, you almost feel like your head is growing slightly. And why don't you explain what happens to you next for me?
It's a lot.
Or I can do it.
You are more than welcome to do it.
As you feel this tingling go over you, you feel are your horns on the front or the sides?
Sides.
You feel the sides of your head begin to elongate and shape into horns, pointing up into the sky. And as you look down, your alabaster white skin begins to change, splotching with red and white until it's almost covered. And as you look down at yourself, you barely have a moment to process when you hear, "Find us when you return to the dreaming." And you are shunted back into your body as you wake up, laying just flat in the central room at the top floor of the archives. It seems like most of the floor around you, except for the floor between you and the door, has collapsed away somewhere into the subterranea below. Alright. Knock. You gasp awake beneath the bridge you were hiding under with a breath. Amazed to be back here as the quiet and the stillness of everything around you kind of seeps in. There's no bird calls, there's no laughter. This isn't the sounds of the city you knew. But for the moment, you are alive and things are quiet. What are you doing?
I think that she is going to slowly get herself up as she's just kind of like listening for anything and finding absolutely like no sound at all. And that's probably the most unnerving part of it. And just remembering what she was told, she's gonna kind of slowly duck out of her hiding place and look around and see if she can see like any indication of where she's meant to be going right now.
Go ahead and roll me a D100.
Oh boy. I love crazy random happenstance.
That's 100.
Oh my god!
Oh god!
There is no fucking shot.
No way!
There is absolutely no fucking shot that I started this whole campaign with a natural 100 on a D100.
Holy.
That's insane.
I will never. I've peaked. This is the end. I'm gonna die this session.
This is better than becoming a dragon.
This is. I mean.
As you pull yourself out from under this bridge and kind of scramble up the riverbank, still being wary of your surroundings, as you come up over the riverbank from the building directly in front of you, you hear two sets of loud screams.
Okay.
And then they go silent.
Oh boy, great. That's not alarming. I think every instinct in her is like, go the fucking opposite direction. But she is just like hearing like these words over and over again. Like, it's up to you. You have to find these people. You are the only ones left. And because of that, she is going to almost have to force herself to take a step in that direction. And like as she moves, it becomes easier with each step to kind of ignore that very base instinct that she has been honing all her life to avoid trouble. And she's gonna move, start running.
As you kind of run to this building and you make your way around the side to the door, you kind of test it out and it feels unlocked. Would you like to open it?
Yes, yeah, she is gonna go ahead slowly.
As Nock, you open the door and peek inside. Callum, why don't you go ahead and tell me what Nock sees inside this room? Besides, in the center of the room there appears to be a large sarcophagus, Nock, and then along the walls appear to be display cases, but the glass is smashed and the cases are empty.
You see Talon's kind of like, am I awake?
You just woke up.
Okay, so Talum is kind of riding himself, kind of dusting himself off for a bit. He has dark purple skin with red eyes, long white hair. A lot of it just kind of falls in front of his face. Loose black scholarly clothing. A bit of it is decorated with bone as well. There is like a skeletal hand over one of his gloves and like a rib cage over his rib cage. And he's just kind of riding himself up, taking in the room around at the moment.
I think Naka has swung this door open, lays eyes upon this person, goes, "You gotta be fucking kidding me," and goes to close the door. And if you catch her turning away, you would see a barely 3-foot emerald green teal kobold dressed mostly in dark clothing with some brown utility type pants, big scar across her nose and down one side of her face, and one oddly twisted horn, as well as a crimped tail from at some point definitely having something broken that did not get set correctly. No shoes, and a fastener on her chest for a small capelet that's definitely used for staying out of sight. Everything is kind of dirty and well worn and loved. Not completely unkempt, but definitely not anything classy. As she just like is like turning to close this door.
Talon would just be like, "Great, the one person alive is a kobold," and then kind of take a solemn look around the room before trying to catch up to the door.
Knock, pick a direction. Uphill, downhill, left or right.
Left.
As you step out, Talum, you just see this kobold very directly walking down a road towards the wall.
Wait! Can you slow down?
Sorry, I have so many, I'm assuming, God, please let there be other people for me to find in the world. I got people to find, the world ended or something. There's like, and it's my job to find you all, apparently. I guess you can come with me. You're not dead, so you're supposed to be here, I guess.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out this whole world ending thing as well.
Nock, as this dark elf steps into the light, you notice that the front of their robe has a hole in it, and it is drenched in blood.
I hate to ask the obvious question, but y'all right?
Well, you said I wasn't dead. That doesn't mean I didn't die. But I'm back.
You just see her, she gets like 1,000-yard stare. Like, she goes from looking at you to like looking past you in like, what the fuck kind of moment. And there's like a pregnant pause of like probably 15 seconds before she's like, I don't even have time to unpack that.
Yeah,
You died and
later.
now you're back?
It happens every once in a while.
You die often and come back?
No, just to people in general. Sometimes.
No, it doesn't.
Mostly in the
People don't
past. It's
come
a whole
back.
thing. I'm studying this whole thing.
As this argument is ongoing, Cliff, it's what you hear as you, like, drag yourself down the wall, using it to keep yourself upright in the street ahead of you.
People don't just undead. That's not a thing that happens.
Not like everyone does, but occasionally there is, someone does come back from the dead.
Just randomly?
Well, no, there are, like, specific, like, things you have to do.
Cliff, you can now see these two arguing from the alley you're in, but they don't seem to have noticed you yet.
Cliff just basically slams on the ground in exhaustion.
You both hear a
see-
thump
Nox turning to look immediately. Anything to get out of this conversation.
On the floor, you see. Well, I'm not going on the floor, but he's a tall, broad man, heavy, muscular build, really weathered faced with a lot of scars on it. He's a thick graying beard and long black hair that flows backwards down his head. He has soft brown eyes, currently like rolling into the back of his head a little bit, and he's got this green canvas jacket on and bracer. But the one thing that you'll notice is that he is missing his right arm completely.
Did anybody but me make it out of this not stabbed? As she's like scurrying over.
Cliff kind of
I thought
like
we were all supposed to be alive when we got together.
you see Cliff kind of like, like lift himself up and slam his back into one. And you go, wait, what are you talking about?
Oh,
People get to. What are you on about?
I'm curious about that as well.
well, okay. Here's what happened, basically. The
Mhm.
world, well, so I was going to steal something. They paid a lot of gold, and I was with my crew, and we got into the basement of the archives, and there was this crazy, like, cocoon thing down there, and
Mhm.
it turned my crew into monsters. And then a cow came out of a tree, and then he smashed one of them, like, to pieces. It was crazy. And then this guy from the prison showed up, and then he was like, do you want to live? And I was like, yeah, I guess so. And so he took me and my one remaining crewmate out of there, and then everything was crazy, and there was shit everywhere, and they were like, magic's back, and I was like, magic doesn't exist, and he was like, yeah, it does. And then I was running, and I was hiding, and then he found me under a bridge, and he was like, hey, you want to not die? And I was like, yeah, that would be pretty good. And then he was like, well, you need magic and I need devotion. So I'm gonna give you magic. Also, you're gonna be going to this place, and it's up to you to find the people that lived, and then you have to do something about the world ending. So I have to find everyone, and I don't know how many of us there are. That pretty much covers it.
Cliff, like, he can't even get a word out. He's just like, he's doing that thing where you just like start nodding your head. It doesn't stop. Just, yeah, yep, okay, brilliant.
Seems like we have similar experiences in this end of the world.
Okay.
In
Well,
terms
okay.
of
Yeah.
people dying. Really.
Yeah. Well, technically, like, officially, I think only 2 of them died. 2 of them, I mean, I guess everybody died. I haven't quite processed that yet, but I think the world ended? Maybe? But not for us, because
Why
we're
not for
somewhere.
us? Why are we still here?
The
Where
guy
are we?
called it the dreaming? So I guess we're dreaming?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. I don't remember falling. Well, no, I did fall asleep. So maybe I am asleep.
Well, that
Something
makes
to
me
think
feel
about.
better.
As
This is
you guys kind of
Some kind of
look
shared hallucination.
as you guys kind of look around, realizing that you're not in your world, at least, anymore, you realize that while there is ruins, there's no bodies, no blood. It seems like if it was organic, it is now gone.
like Cliff, like, he's just like, well, that's good. That's comforting. So we're dead. That's great.
No.
And we're in limbo.
We're not
That's-
dead.
No, I think we very specifically aren't dead. At least the guy said we weren't dead. I don't know why we're not dead, because everyone else is dead. But are you dying? Do you need help, first of all? As she points at Cliff and his missing arm. Is he still like bleeding out?
So
Like-
His arm
no.
appears
So
to
what
be
you see
cauterized.
is the arm is perfectly cauterized. Yeah. Arm and he goes, no. Funnily enough, this just happened, so it still hurts.
Got it. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Well, not to sound insensitive, but like,
Mhm.
you think you can walk? Because like, there might be other people we need to find. It could just be us three, but
Yeah,
could
do you
not.
know, how do you know when you're to stop looking? We've got
maybe
everyone.
I'll just feel it. I'm kind of new to the whole, like, I mean, the guy said he gave me magic. I don't actually know. He was like, I'll give you magic. I need devotion. Which was like a weird way of saying it. I don't really know what that means.
You
But
also
then
had
everything
somebody
was-
offer you magic.
Yeah, under a bridge. It's usually something I would ignore, like when people do that, you know, like it's not the first time someone has offered me magic under a bridge, but usually that's like has a different implication, you know? Like they're like, you want to feel magical, you know what I mean? And then I say, no thanks, I'm good. And then I leave. But this was
Cliff-
kind of a
So you say that Cliff just kind of remembers like the twins and the brothers, and it's just like suddenly just like he has like a light smirk, and then immediately it just his face drops, and he plants one foot under his knee and lifts himself up, and he goes, "All right, yep, no, walking good.
all right.
Yeah,
Great.
Let's get moving."
We can stay close to the wall so you can lean. I'd offer to
Well-
help, but you're like, and she just kind of like
You're
looks
looking at
up
my knee.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
As you're getting up, you're just like doubling her height. So
Mhm. Mm-hmm. He goes, "Yeah, no problem, no problem."
okay, cool. She's just gonna like, I guess like close her eyes and like try and feel the vibes.
You do like water dousing at 2 sticks.
Yep, yeah.
Have we tried like
Roll me a D100.
yelling out or something?
Actually, you got 100 on your last one. Your intuition is telling you to go up the hill towards the academy.
Okay, I'm feeling, and she kind of like is like arms out, like swiveling around, and then she's like that way, and then is just gonna start walking.
Alum just kind of sighs and follows.
As you guys head up the besides some rubble falling into it, the pristine hill up to the academy, as you step through the gates and walk into the main open area, you just see a monk wandering the field, and Cliff, you recognize her as Stella.
I'm really trying not to just yell Stella right now, but like, in the way, I'm just gonna look at her and I go, "Stella!
What? Who?
Oh my God, you made it!"
What happened?
Oh, the world's over.
Okay, all right, yep. Little lighter tone. Yeah, no.
Oh, okay, hold on.
What?
The
what?
world
No, I
is
think the world
over.
Yeah,
You're
that
just
was
She like
great.
sees her arms out.
Stella's gonna like just
Othalia,
start
give me a
bawling.
perception check. Othalia?
Hello?
Barlow.
Barlow?
Sorry.
Barlow, perceive Barlow.
Sorry, my mic was off. I forgot.
Is that a 4? Jesus.
God damn it, I told you.
Okay. Everybody who is outside right now, roll me a perception check.
Okay.
When in doubt.
It's these dice, I swear to God.
15.
I assume that includes me.
Yes. Also, you can describe yourself if you want to.
Oh, yeah. So
Perception.
you see like a tall, a very pale elf. Her hair's like almost white. She's wearing like a purple shirt and has like a staff by her side that has like a gold thread around it. And she, kind of seems to be losing it at the moment.
Cliff kind of runs up to you and like rests a hand on you, and it's just like, did your mentor?
She fought as best she could, but
And right before you finish, she just pulls you in for a hug and just goes, "I'm so sorry."
I'm just gonna fall into his arms and start crying.
Everyone but Stella suddenly hears a loud banging from the archive building. And Flam, can I get a good hey, get me out of here?
Can somebody let me out, please?
Oh,
I'm
oh.
so tired of being in here.
I think
Oh,
that's
that
another
voice.
one. As Nog just starts scurrying that direction.
Yeah, I'll follow close behind.
Hey, keep yelling! Where are you?
Ah!
Okay, Barlow, give me
Door!
another perception
The
check.
door that's making a lot of noise.
Okay, there's a lot of doors out here. Well, I guess they are silent, but
It's a 5.
Technically, it's a 9.
You managed to
Technically.
find the door that this yelling is coming from behind. It's a large ziggurat-style structure with a large door at the base that has iron bars across it and a keyhole in the center. That was for the main party, not you, Athalia. You're still just staring at
I know.
your own
Okay,
hands,
okay.
kneeling down, I'm guessing. Kneeling in the same spot you disappeared from, just staring at your hands.
Man, is this what this place looks like from the outside? That's crazy. We went right into the basement. Anyway, she's gonna hop and try and open this door, just kind of do a little jump and grab the handle and tug on it and see if she
Might
can.
need a key.
PG, don't I have the key? Didn't I get the key from Dr. Rambone?
It is inside. Good luck figuring that out.
I can't open the door from the inside.
Hell no, they had a Nothic in here.
Bruh.
Oh my god.
Which I have not confirmed or denied is still in here, so do with that
Yeah, I'm
information
assuming
what
it's
you will.
still in here. she suddenly remembers this and she's frantically please let me out.
It's locked! Can you open it from the inside?
The handle jiggles from the inside. No.
Okay, alright, noted.
There should be someone in there, deceased now, that had the keys.
I have the key.
Cliff rejoins this conversation now.
Bill will be closely following behind Cliff.
Anyone got
The key-
lockpicks?
The key does not open from the inside.
I guess
I
we're one
understand
down.
Cliff,
having a
give me
monster
a
in here,
perception
but why would
check
you have
at
a monster that
advantage.
has thumbs?
Who?
You.
Oh, me.
Give me a perception check at advantage.
Working on it. Yup. Rolling. Kablam.
Neither
Nice.
time nor distance will temper the clarity with which you know that sound. From somewhere inside the building to your left, you just heard your daughter cry.
Immediately, Cliff kind of darts his head to the left and just kind of tries to run over there and is, Athalia?
Oh, Athalia?
Stella is
Not,
immediately following
turns.
Cliff.
Athalia, you hear your father's voice come from down the hallway towards the common ground.
She doesn't move. She's still kneeling on the ground, kind of just staring at her hands. Still has the image of her mother's dead body right in front of her. There's like a tightness in her chest. She feels like she can't breathe. Nothing is really making sense. So she doesn't even really understand that she's hearing her father's voice right now.
Cliff continues to run towards the direction they heard the cry.
Yeah, as you bust through this door, Cliff, and you head back the direction, the same hallway that you were in when your wife and you were attacked by the creature.
Mm-hmm.
You find your daughter kneeling next to the stairs, right where your wife's body was when you stumbled away.
Follow you.
She kind of like looks up at you. Her eyes are wide. There are tears in her eyes and like the dried tear tracks down her cheeks. And there's an almost blankness to her face. She's not understanding. She's not really perceiving what she's saying. As she just looks up at you.
He walks towards you, kneels down, rests a hand on your shoulder, and goes to slightly pull you in for a hug to see if you fall into my arms. Arm. I'm working on it.
Oh my god!
I'll figure it out.
Oh, sorry. As your hand makes contact with her, she kind of like flinches a little bit, and her eyes narrow just enough that you can tell that she's now aware of what's happening.
Mhm.
And as you pull her in slightly, she just leans back and breaks the contact. And there's not
Yeah, go for it.
there's not like an accusing look on her face, but there's something there that's not happy.
He immediately recognizes this, I would say, and just kind of crumples to the ground a little more, bows his head, can't make eye contact with you as he looks at you and goes, "It was all my fault."
She opens her mouth a few times, trying to find the words, trying to find a way to pull her feelings together. And in a very wavering, uneven voice, just says, "Why was she here?"
We were looking for you. We were looking for you in the city, and we ran into the academy to find you, and a creature came out of nowhere and attacked us. And I tried to send her away. I tried to let her run. I couldn't protect her from what it was.
She kind of lets out an uneven breath and scoots as far away as she can until her back hits the wall. Her eyebrows are furrowed. She can't look at you. She's looking at her hands. There's obviously some kind of battle in her head right now, and she just doesn't say another word.
I never wanted you to see her like this. She missed you so much. And he crumples to the other side of the hallway, and he rests his head against the back of the wall.
While that's happening, what's going on with the outdoors gang?
I have two questions.
Yes.
Did I hear Cliff say Othalia's name?
Absolutely you would have.
Okay. 2, is there enough space around this door, like perhaps at the bottom, that a key could be passed under it?
No.
Okay.
But roll me a perception check.
Okay.
And you roll me one as well. Elena.
Perceiving. That's a 9 from me.
Oh, 7 for me. That was real bad.
Guys,
Tal, would you like to also roll me perception?
I would love.
Yeah, Talum. Talum, would you like to roll a perception?
I said Talum.
I know.
You feeling perceptible?
Talum,
17.
as you watch these two try to figure out the door, you do what you normally do in these kinds of situations. You take a step back and look at the wider picture, right? And as you look at the wider picture, you see that while they're trying to figure out how to pass a key, most of the top of this structure is collapsed.
So they could just go over?
Or at least pass the key through the ceiling.
Yeah. Hey guys. Sorry, I didn't get your name at all, Kobold.
Naka. Yeah, I didn't get yours either.
Hallam Kane. Pleasure to meet you. The roof, for the most part, is collapsed. You could probably get the key from that.
Okay, voice beyond the door. Fucking chuck it.
Ah! Where?
Oh.
Where am I chucking it?
Up and over.
Oh, shit!
Roll me an athletics check.
That is a 16.
You
go.
watch as this key comes sailing out of one of the holes in the side of the structure and just skitters and bounces across the paved tiles of the path.
Naka's gonna scurry after it.
You grab
All
it.
right. We got it. Let's go.
Oh,
The
thank
door
God.
is. You're gonna be free.
Thank God! I've never been good at sports.
That was a good throw for someone who's not good at sports. As she jogs back over and shoves this key in the door. Turns it, hopefully unlocking it.
It does unlock as the bars all retract into the walls, some of them getting stuck halfway.
Holy shit, this is heavy duty.
The door with a grinding groan, and you can clearly hear machinery buckling inside, struggles to open and gets about a body width open.
Oh,
Ugh.
God.
All right, squeeze. I hope you're small. Everybody out here is fucking tall.
I do. Elena's gonna squeeze through. She's like, oh fuck. She's gonna hit her head. She's like, ow, fuck.
You make it through and they pull you out as you hear the grinding stop and the gates just kind of freeze in the open position they are.
Well,
Elena?
hopefully nobody. Would Talum recognize Elena?
Roll me an insight check, Talum. I'm gonna leave that up to your best judgment, Panda.
What do I see?
Oh yeah, give us a good description, Flam, as you...
Ah.
As this, I'm sorry, tall figure squeezes through the door, you watch as this 6-foot tiefling with almost bull-like, ivory horns comes through the door. Her face is patched with an alabaster white with mostly red skin. She has smaller spectacles on the tip of her nose, almost like they're reading glasses, and she is just absolutely covered in dust.
But
So
the
she
face,
is brushing herself
the
off.
shape of your face hasn't changed, has it?
No, the shape of her face has not changed.
I'd go you could probably figure it out then with a 10 Talum.
Yeah, I'd probably mostly recognize the voice. And then looking closer. What
Oh my
happened?
God, Talum!
Oh,
Did
you
you-
guys know each other.
Did you find your weird thing that you were looking for?
Yes, I did happen to find that weird thing I was looking for.
Is that how you got out? Because we were kind of in the basement, and I kind of assumed everyone got crushed with Sybil.
That is how I got out. Yes.
Did anybody else make it?
I thought I
mean, we
was
can-
the only one. Everyone else died.
Cool. Well, not cool.
What happened to you? You didn't
So are
come
you
through
guys both into the
mirror.
dying and coming back to life thing?
I
As
didn't
Naka's
die.
just standing there looking at both of them.
Hands on hips.
I did not die. Elena's gonna move her arm and kind of look at this compass thing that she's got on her hand now. She's like, she's just gonna point at it. I don't know.
Ironically
Some guy came
enough-
and talked to me.
Ironically enough, I think the two people standing in front of you are gonna have very interesting takes on that.
That's you got a stamp. That's cool.
Yeah,
Indeed.
this dude came in the middle of an underground damn bunker and said, "Why'd you stay?" Cause I stayed behind with the one girl who was just fucking no. Ugh. Anyways, I really am not sure how I made it out. It was weird, it was blinky, everything was kind of falling in.
So you stayed with Sybil?
Couldn't leave her.
Well, it seems like
Is
you
that
guys
her-
have some stuff to talk about. I'm gonna go this way as she just turns and walks away.
She's gonna give
Worked.
Talum like, okay, like what the fuck was that kind of look?
We have a group of survivors that we've been gathering here.
And
it's
none of
some-
them are from the tour group.
No.
Have you
Everyone
managed
else
to
that
find Brennan?
I have not seen Brennan, no.
Fuck.
Everyone else. I mean, it sounds like from what they're saying that everyone else they were with as well did not make it. And we kind of have this whole, at least that one that walked away. Their name is Knock, by the way. Is like tasked with figuring out the end of the world or whatever.
Okay, so like knocking on a door, like
Yeah, like I mean that's
personification
what I
of the
assume.
noise. Okay,
Like knock. Yeah.
okay, cool. I like that name. That's cool. Okay. Other names? How many do we have? I mean, we should move over there because safety in numbers, but
Yeah, let's go join the rest.
And Nox headed towards what I'm assuming she can hear as an audible conversation from the other trio.
Mhm.
And when she turns the corner, she's gonna be like, Athalia, you made it!
Athalia turns and, without missing a beat, immediately jumps up and runs and just hugs Knock. She's like, oh my god. Thank you. Oh my god, I thought you were dead.
Dude, you literally vanished right in front of me. I had to run for my life.
It was really weird, okay? I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. I mean, I didn't think you did it on purpose. It was crazy. And then that guy that pulled us out of the basement, he showed up under a bridge where I was hiding, and then he was like, "You gotta have magic," and I was like, "I guess." And he was
Nobody
like, "I
would say
need
no to
devotion."
that.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I was like, "Sure, I guess." So he was like, "I need devotion. You need magic. You're not gonna live without it." And I was like, okay, I guess. And then he was like, I'm sending you to this other place. Go find everybody. And I was like, okay, I'll do it, I guess. And here I am. And now I've found everybody, I think.
As Othalia's face is turned away from Cliff, can Cliff check the compass to see if it's still pointing at what it was before?
It is pointing at Othalia.
He lightly kisses it and then puts it back in his pocket and stands back up.
Othalia's still just talking to Knox. She's ignoring what's happening behind her.
Yeah.
Well, there's 6 of us so far, I think. We got... Oh, I didn't get the name of that person that was behind the door. Door person? Callum.
Door person?
Yeah, they were stuck behind a door, but don't worry, I got them out.
Oh. Okay.
Mhm. And then we got Cliff and I didn't catch your name. Why are you all so tall?
Why are you so
Other
short?
tall girl over there. What was your name?
I'm Stella.
Stella. Okay. All right.
Okay. Okay.
So I don't know. The guy was just like, go find everybody. And I was like, he didn't give me like a number, so I'm just kind of going on vibes, honestly, you know?
Fair.
So she's gonna be like, hold on, I gotta like feel if I have everybody. She like closes her eyes, just kind of like hanging out in your arms.
As Nock closes her eyes, I want everybody to roll me a perception check. But Nock, you are going to believe that anything that happens because of it is just happening to you.
Okay, cool.
God damn it.
That is a dirty 20 from me.
That is a natural 20 from me.
Oh my
That is
gosh!
another
Oh my
natural
god,
20.
two nat 20s!
Let's go! That's
Whoa.
awesome.
He don't perceive
All
feelings,
right.
but he perceive everything else.
What did Nock roll?
Oh, I didn't know you wanted me to perceive
Yeah,
too.
you as well.
Okay.
Perceive.
Beautiful.
The 18.
So, Nock, as you hone in on this feeling, you hear the sound of thumping again and again and again. Elena, you, Talum, and Cliff actually all recognize this sound as the sound of metal boots on stone. Talum and Cliff, it's coming towards you, and it's large. It's coming up the hill.
Talum.
Ampo, start the timer. Or start the counter.
Start the counter, Ampo.
That's 1.
One yikes for every time.
Do I remember it as a threatening sound?
You have mixed feelings about it.
In that case, you see Cliff.
I would say you're
Cliff's bow
cautious.
is still on him, right?
Yes.
Cool. So you see Cliff grab the bow, take it from over his head, hold it out, and nothing else. As he looks at his right arm, lowers the bow, and puts it back on his head, sighs, and pulls out a sword instead.
I'm just gonna go and pat his shoulder.
Elena is going to peek around the corner and hope and pray to the gods that it is Brennan.
That's kind of who Talon would be expecting as well.
It is not Brennan, but it is a warforged that you see coming up the hill.
She's gonna
Finn,
turn back and look
Take
at
it
the group.
away.
I feel like there's one more person coming. And knocks us with her eyes
Yeah,
Oh
you feeling that.
I mean, she's not
Oh my
wrong.
Finn,
No, she's
take,
fucking good.
Finn, take it away.
So this metal figure, like, seems to be, like, walking almost automatically as it begins up the hill, and you see its head sort of look upwards towards you all, and then it just starts booking in your general direction. Just boom, 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 boom. Like, it was slow before it, now it is determined to get to where you are.
Oh.
Cliff stands in front of the group and holds the sword out towards it as it gets closer.
As they
Describe
as
it.
this thing,
Finn, describe
this-
yourself as you charge them.
This Warforged probably looks a lot different than many you've seen. It is extremely old, very rounded material. It doesn't really look like it was meant to look like a person. It looks like it was meant and specifically designed for a task. It's covered in this like greenish rust. Its head has two like right on top of each other piercing cameras that seem to lock in on wherever you are. And the thing that seems the most strange out of it is that it has liquid covering it, but the liquid isn't dripping. It is dripping, but it isn't. It seems to be staying and almost forming these strange animalistic, almost draconic features. And as this thing like approaches the party, it reaches roughly where the party is and comes to a dead stop, or at least tries to, before its chest and head kind of just like go forward and then have to like pull themselves back because apparently these pieces are just they are only connected by this goo.
Suspended
And-
inside of you.
Before you even have a chance to really question what this thing is doing, why it's running at you, you hear like a voice come out of it that sounds similar to like a water damaged speaker that
Good shit, by the way. Sorry.
before it finally announces all nearby survivors birds accounted for, deploying beacon, in which it pulls out this strange device that looks kind of like a ball with two hemispheres, and it is currently set to number 4, and they have now moved it to the number 6.
And then they
And
just
it
set
just drops it on the
ground.
ground and just stands there.
Is that a bomb?
I hope not.
Like,
Wouldn't
Cliff,
be surprised if they're trying to.
It is a beacon.
like, first thing that Cliff does is lowers the sword pointed at the Warforged, like turns around, catches a glimpse of Athalia, and then looks at Nock and goes, "Nock, what do you know?"
Well, they're alive, so they're probably one of us. As she
It
like
makes
hops
sense.
down from Thalia's arms and trots over there.
Online.
Cliff
Hey,
takes a light
uh,
mental break and is like, "Hold on, real quick. What stage is my concussion at?" But like,
Would you like to
but he's
roll?
like,
Would you like to roll a medicine check to self-diagnose?
yes, please.
Okay,
yes,
go ahead,
please.
and go ahead and roll at disadvantage because you are absolutely
Oh, wait.
concussed.
Yeah, okay. I'll roll a second one too.
That is
Brilliant, yeah.
that's a 7. And with a 7, yeah, you're pretty sure you have a concussion, but you're probably
And in that
okay to
case-
sleep.
No. Cliff puts the sword away and goes, "Okay, yep, all right, yep, nope. Let the kobold do it." Okay.
So, I hate to tell you this. Well, I think beacons are like supposed to call things, but I don't think there's anyone to call because we're the last ones.
The beacon on the ground puffs and starts smoking.
Oh God!
Oh,
She
God.
like takes several quick steps backwards. Is it supposed to do that?
Is it supposed to do that, PT?
Use your intuition. Finn, you
Sure,
don't
it's
know.
Fine.
Unless it's a smoke machine, generally they're not supposed to do that.
She's gonna kind of like creep forward and like take like a toe and just sort of like roll it away from the group.
Roll, and as you push on it with your toe, it
Mhm.
remains firmly locked in place.
Oh, weird.
Oh.
Go ahead and roll me investigation though, Nock, because you're close to it.
Yippee!
That's a natural 20.
-2.
Still a natural 20.
Hey,
Nock,
Natural
as you
20 is a natural 20.
lean down and you look at this thing, you notice that the smoke is coming out of this, and it's rising, but it's not dispersing. It's staying in a single thread of smoke that is seemingly getting thicker and thicker.
I actually think this is what this thing is supposed to do. And she kind of like crouches down like far enough away to not be like inhaling any smoke, but sort of like looking it over. This is weird.
Cliff and Stella, it's as the smoke gets thicker and you begin to make out like shifting like vibrations within this, it looks a lot like what you saw in the
Cliff is going to like slowly walk backwards and be like, I don't think we should be near this thing.
I don't think it's safe.
We should back away now.
Can we get some like context or?
This was the thing we saw before everything went to shit.
This guy? She points to the Warforged.
No, the beacon.
This guy ended the world?
No, the
That's
beacon.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Oh.
The beacon. Oh. Were you a part of ending the world? As she turns back to the Warforged. Did you say your name? I didn't hear your name.
God, now that you've said it, my brain, I had it prepared. I had the whole thing prepared.
Oh
My
shit!
God.
I'm putting you on the spot. Go.
What's its name?
It seems to like tick a bit as like these vibrations happen through the slime, almost like it's communicating with the different parts of its body before it goes. I am the frontline insertion neutralization node. Fin. As it extends a hand outward. Its hand is very... It looks like claws, and they are dripping with more than blue goo.
She like is like looking at this hand, and she's like, okay, all right. And she puts her hand in this thing's hand for shaking. Name's Naka. Nice to meet you, I think.
Wonderful to meet you.
So, are you like so you're not working for someone who's trying to cause the end of the world, right?
It seems to again do like this weird thinking process before it goes, not to my knowledge.
Okay, cool. I mean,
I will say I have experience in the world ending. Second time.
That's not
First one
comforting.
avoided.
Agreed.
yeah, your world has wait. The world has
Say-
never ended before.
It almost.
Come close a few times.
What?
Tell him, how would you know?
I
Yeah.
studied history.
Time circle.
Well, okay. All right.
Knock,
Well, yeah,
from
we
your left, there is a pop as this, like, bubble that has been forming of all this compressed smoke just kind of pops out. And it almost, for half a second, looks like a door, and a figure emerges from it. The first thing you see is a brown jacket worn over blue trousers that have patched knees with leather over them, little bits of straw sticking out. The front of the jacket seems like it originally went down to the knee, but the front has either been cut or torn out of it so that it hangs open wide. There's a few patches and belts, and then as you look up as this person emerges, you see that they're wearing a white shirt and that their skin, now that you can see it, is gray, but it looks like their hair is little bits of flame, blue and purple and magenta flickering. And as they fully emerge, a compass medallion comes into view, and you look up at their face and they're just smiling down at you. Their eyes are completely purple. In their hair, long hair and mutton chops seems to be made up entirely of this purple, pink, blue flame. And on top of their head sits a straw wide-brimmed hat that seems to have 3 cards in the, like, band, and it's an ace of spades, a queen of hearts, and a king of hearts. And I'm just gonna put this in the Discord for all of you.
Ooh.
There you go.
Oh.
And as they step out, you hear the sound of the spurs on their cowboy boots.
That's 8.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, hang on.
Hey?
I'm not here with all of you. I'm just here to drop some
Oh.
stuff off.
Oh.
You're dropping stuff off at the end of the world?
Seems so.
Wow, I really can't grapple with the nonchalance that you're just holding for all that this is going. Okay, what is
I
it?
literally hate it. They keep doing this. People keep showing up and being nonchalant as if
Hey.
I don't have the biggest migraine.
You don't get to tell me how nonchalant I do or don't get to be about these things. My world ended first.
That doesn't. No.
What do you mean
That
your
doesn't
world
help.
ended first?
You think you're
Nope,
the first ones
nope.
that's happened to?
The migraine's gone down the spine. Nope.
You need me to help you out with that, friend? And he snaps his fingers and he's gonna cast Cure Wounds on you.
Who, me?
You. He's gonna fix your migraine. He's gonna fix your concussion.
You're gonna fix my migraine with Cure Wounds? Mate, I don't think you know what kind of migraine I'm dealing with.
Nope, your concussion is fixed. Whatever other migraine you had on top
Oh,
of it is
in that
still
case, Cliff is just like, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, it's not a dream. No, this sucks. All right, your name?
My name, most folks just call me the courier.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And what is your purpose in this eternal hellscape I'm now in?
I move shit from one place to another. Anyways,
What do
you know
you
what?
have?
You know what? There's perfect time for these questions. I can't do it on the clock, but I do get my union mandated smoke break. So give me just 1 second. As he opens a pouch on his belt and he pulls out a sparkler and lights it on his mutton chop before
Oh
sticking it
my
between
gosh.
his teeth like a piece of wheat and just
Oh.
like plopping himself down on the ground and leaning back on his backpack so he's looking up at you.
I love this
Cliff turns to Stella and is just like, I have never hated a group of people more than the nonchalant assholes we've met for the past hour.
Hey, I'm not a nonchalant asshole. You're just not asking good questions. You didn't even ask
that's
me
kind of
anything.
fair.
You just got mad at me because your world ended.
I simply completed my mission.
What was your mission?
Deliver beacon.
I'm assuming
Right.
to open door so that we meet whoever this dude is.
Howdy.
Deliver beacon. Nothing else.
So do
Nothing else.
you know who this guy's working for?
This guy? Not a clue.
Do you know who ended
came
the world?
through the portal.
I did come through the portal, and I have the post notes with all the stuff I'm supposed to deliver to that there beacon. But I have no idea who placed it.
It was the Warforged there.
No, like I know who put the beacon here. I mean, I got no idea who put your order. I'd help you out.
There's
So
no
you can't give it to us?
returning- No.
So where do you go back to?
Goblin Market.
Which is where exactly?
I mean, and this is gonna sound intentionally vague, but I promise that it's the best way to describe it. It's kind of in between here and there, and inside the outside of itself.
Yep.
Oh my
Yep.
gosh.
Yep.
I'm
yep,
gonna get
yep,
another stamp with these riddles.
Yep.
Can we
Yep.
come?
Yep.
To the
With
go-
you?
Stella's gonna be tapping her compass, be like, please take me back. Please take me back.
You wanna go back to? I mean, you can get back to the Goblin Market. I think as he takes his pack off and he opens it up, and there's just a wooden box inside framing out this pack. And he pulls out and he goes, "Yep, that's what I thought." And he pulls out like an 8-inch diameter glass sphere made up of triangles. It looks like it has like fireflies and faint light inside. He goes, "That is exactly what I thought. Your order included a slumber glass prism, so as soon as you get this sucker charged, you can go wherever you want."
Athalia leans forward, her eyes kind of like sparkling with interest as she sees it.
How do you?
As you
What
guys
is it?
are like,
Instructions.
How do we get it charged?
"Oh, it's pretty simple. All you gotta do to get it charged is kill one of Omen's shades."
Oh,
How do we do
Omen's
that?
what?
Omen's shades?
What the fuck is that?
Every
Omen-
sentence.
Okay,
is
were
something.
any of you outside? I'm assuming we must be pretty close to the center point of your world. This looks like where everything happened. Was anybody outside when the incident occurred?
Cliff tries to raise his
Vaguely.
hand and then raises the
Briefly.
other one. I have to realize.
Yeah,
Stella's gonna
so-
raise her.
Did any of you see a big, dark, shadowy figure in the sky?
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
Well, that would be
No.
Omen. And I'm sure you all saw the
With-
iridescent fucks that came out of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are those the shades?
Yeah, those are-
Those would
those
be
are fucked up.
shades.
Those are the shades.
Okay.
Brilliant. Okay.
That's wonderful.
But, I mean, what plane was this?
The best plane?
Luminaria?
The best plane.
Last known location.
He kind of
Silvenaria.
points at Stella. He goes, "I like that answer." Confident. As for you said Sylvanar, so y'all know that magic.
No.
No.
Well,
Well, you should.
Maybe?
hear.
Do now.
Well,
You
I
should
mean,
hear.
there were the two.
Disappeared
I-
long ago.
I didn't used to look like this.
It's back.
I didn't used to look like this.
He kind of looks at you and he goes, "Well, I love what you've done with your hair."
Thank you.
Pleasure. Now, so this was a place with no magic, but if any of y'all had magic capabilities, you should be able to use magic here.
yeah, but how?
But how will we know that we have? Huh?
I mean, like, a weird guy said he gave me magic, but I don't know how to use it.
Courier, real quick. Imagine you have like wings on the back, right? And now try to flex those muscles. Can you not do it? Exactly. We don't know how. I don't have magic.
I
I'm not
probably
using
know
magic ever.
how.
Okay, brilliant.
See, work together. This is a team sport.
No.
Anyways, if we're
Why
gonna
can't you
figure-
just tell me?
Fine. You want me to check if you all have magic? And he stands up and he pulls a set of dowsing rods out of his pocket. Now, for those who
fuck?
aren't
Okay.
familiar with what dowsing rods are,
Oh,
they're
no.
two short rods that you hold in your hands, and then they bend at a 90-degree angle and point outwards. And you're supposed to hold them loosely, and they come together over water.
Yes.
True. It's
That
real as
is
shit.
the theory.
It's not theory. It's real as shit.
People use it to get ghosts to answer questions now.
But he kind of like
I
he
used,
turns
I used it
and
when
go-
I worked on a farm.
He kind of like
It works.
he kind of swings him around. You know when you were in school and you had a ruler on a pencil and you swing it like a helicopter?
Yeah.
That's how he's swinging these around in either hand as he goes, "Alright, who's first?"
Not
Well,
me, I
Stella's
didn't
just
take-
gonna raise her hand because she's curious.
He's like, not me. I didn't take the magic.
He kind of like walks up to Stella and he holds them out and they just stay apart and he goes, "So which answer were you hoping for?"
Oh no.
I mean, I'm figuring it's a no because the one god dude didn't give me magic, but
Alderaan.
yeah, him.
I have no idea who that is, but you are non-magical. Who's next?
I'll go.
He kind of spins it, and you watch as the dowsing rods, as they pass Cliff, narrow together, but he doesn't seem to notice. As he brings
Yeah,
him in front
he's
of...
too busy. He's too busy ruffling like Stella's hair. Like, I'm sorry, kid.
Oh, I meant this guy doesn't seem to notice. You can if you
No,
want
no,
to.
yeah.
You can't.
No, I don't.
As he brings them in front of Elena,
I didn't get magic.
and they start to drift close together, but they never quite make it to the center. He goes, "You aren't magic, but you could be. You got potential somewhere in there. Something talked to you. You
Oh,
got a
yeah,
little
it was
bit of
weird
magic in there
tree.
somewhere."
It was the weird tree that talked to me.
A tree talked to you?
You can talk
Yeah,
to
I was-
trees?
I was just a little weird. No, I don't. No.
What did the aforementioned tree say?
Something about an oath, and then to return to it when I find the dreaming.
Well, you found the
Oh.
dreaming.
Yeah, that's where we are.
We're here.
Huh?
This is the dreaming.
Yeah.
Correct.
Is the dreaming like a place? Is it a person? Is it like you know how like people believe in gods and then they're like, yeah, I can't.
I need everyone to stay real calm because I'm about to give another answer that's gonna make the old guy real mad.
Oh, okay.
Do it.
Old guy, don't get too bad.
The dreaming is
Stella's
kind.
gonna put her
The
hand on
Try
dreaming
not
is,
to.
the dreaming is kind of whoever with the strongest will thinks it is.
And Cliff's head rolls back.
Not like. So take this in perspective, right? The 7 of you all just suffered an incredibly traumatic incident. I'm guessing exactly where we are right now.
Mhm.
So your collective consciousness has created the place we're in.
Screaming.
So we're not actually.
Right. So
So
we're not here.
we're like,
Yeah.
are
No,
we asleep
you
on
are-
our
Are we
plane of?
alive?
Are we dead?
The best that I can tell, you are all physically here.
We're alive.
Finn kind of like brings their hands up to the what you can only assume they believe is their face as they just go, didn't know I could still do that.
That's a little sad.
I like how you talk, Robot Man. Anyways,
Like how you talk, fireman.
thank you. Although I think firemen have a different job than me. Alright. So, you got about 2 minutes left on my work break, and then I gotta get back to it. Anything else I can answer for
Am I
you?
magic?
Oh yeah, let me, as he kind of spins and he goes, and he kind of looks at him, and they don't go together, but they do both glow blue. And he kinda
What does
looks at
that
you and He
mean?
goes, you die before?
Not that I know of.
Well shit, girl, you're sitting closer to death than you think you are.
Whoa, Othalia. Whoa.
Whoa! Don't whoa me, whoa him!
Whoa.
Talon looks
whoa.
curiously.
I've never seen you die.
Don't
Cliff
worry,
looks
I just
fearful.
I just use the sticks.
All right. Well, I
Apologies.
guess I ought to join the stick party. I mean, I think I am now.
He kind of turns around and points them at you as they come together at a point. Yep, you got that right.
Oh, so that's what's supposed to happen.
So can those things like tell me how to do it? Or do you use magic? Do you know how to use what's?
I mean, I
I didn't really get like
I
any
use
information.
I use a little bit. Where's the magic come from?
A guy.
A guy.
Yeah.
Fuck that magic. Sorry, that was
Um,
Did you maybe sign something with this guy?
No.
Did you-
He
did
asked
you
me
swear
for
something?
devotion.
Got it. Do you take a look over your person? Do you have any trinkets that you maybe didn't have in the Waken world?
She's gonna look herself over for anything new.
For trinkets.
You do. Your amulet appears to have changed.
Oh shit. I guess my clasp here is different. It's it looks kind of darker than it used to. A little spooky. Is that what I'm looking for?
That is a good first step. All right, I want you to
Okay.
clasp your hand around that.
Okay. And she's gonna like wrap one hand around this pendant.
All right,
Like
now I want you
spread her
you-
feet apart unnecessarily.
It's a little different for everyone, but you should feel like a vibration running through that pendant, almost a connection.
Okay, alright, okay. And she's gonna kind of like take a deep breath in and see if she can feel this connection.
You feel it as you're holding it. Now, I want you to, from the hand you're holding it with, draw that connection through your arm and up through your heart. I want you to picture that in your mind.
Okay, alright, okay, I can do this. As she kind of like steps from one foot to the other a little nervously and tries to reach for her magic.
As you pull it through, you picture this line of magic running up your arm, along your bicep, through your shoulder, and down to your heart. And as you do, Nock, are your eyes closed?
Yeah.
So, you don't see it, but describe what everyone else sees. What does your magic look like as it goes from this pendant and kind of, like, almost spills across your arm on its way to your heart?
I think for everyone else, you all see like every person, who is naturally lit has like shadows on them, and you see like every shadowy part of Naka where like her cloak covers the edge of her arm, and where her horns like cast shadows across the back of her head. All of these shadows sort of start moving like ever so slightly, completely unnaturally, and it seems like she's almost like willing these things to move and cling, and it's almost like they're trying to like obscure her a little bit, and
As these sorry.
oh yeah, I mean, as she focuses, it's just going to like cling more tightly. Like every shadow is sort of being willed to move to a specific space.
As the shadows kind of pool around Nox's heart, he looks at you and he says, "All right, now I want you to slowly take that power in one big handful this time and move it down your other arm and your mind to your hand. And when you get there, I want you to hold it there."
Yeah, no. Very natural.
She's like, okay, all right, I can do it.
Hater, old guy.
Very natural indeed. Wonderful job so far.
She's like, cool, okay, I'm glad something's happening. She like almost squeezes her eyes closed like tighter, like she's trying to keep focus. And these shadows are going to kind of like coalesce and almost like, I think, crawl down her arm, basically. Not like quite creature like, but not inanimate either.
Kind of
And-
almost oily.
Mm-hmm, yes, and coalesce around the hand that she was asked to hold.
As you hold it in your hand, he leans in and he goes, "All right, now what I want you to do is I want you to picture that magic in your mind, and then you hear ding, and he goes, "Oh shit, that's break."
Oh god.
Actually unionized.
I need you
Amazing.
to just point that in a direction that is not at a person and let it all go."
You have the chance to swing ever right now.
As we're all around you in a circle.
Yeah, literally.
I think she is going to like pause, and she's gonna like be like, "Oh, okay,
Yeah, don't worry, I got you. There's a trick for this first time. As you like, he like
Cliff nods
kneels
his head
down in
up,
front of
yeah.
you, Knock,
Oh.
and he holds your hand up in the air so that it's pointed
Yeah.
straight above you, and then he goes, "All right, you ready?
I think so. Yeah,
All
sure,
right,
okay."
all right, close your eyes."
They haven't opened.
And as you all watch, he pulls out a feather and tickles Nox's nose with it.
Oh no.
I think the like sheerly not expecting any sensation like being tickled by a feather in any capacity is enough to just like make her snap her eyes open, and this like darkness just sort of like
Rocks
erupts off. Yeah, erupts off her hand as she like is almost like, I feel like the force kind of knocks her off her feet, and she stumbles
He
backwards,
catches you.
moving away from the sensation.
He catches you. He keeps you steady.
Oh,
Then
that was weird.
Finn just claps and it sounds like those kettle drums where it's just like, amazing work without college.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, that was something. All right, okay, I can do that again. Probably not now.
Good.
Yeah, he kind of turns to you, Panda, and he tell him. He turns to
got
you
it.
and he gives you this look, and then just asks, "Do you need me to check you with the dowsing rods?"
That's a question I already had answered.
All right.
I'm good.
Anybody else? As he like goes to like put them back into a little, what seems to be custom leather-made pouch for them on his belt.
Finn looks around and then just raises their hand.
I'm sorry, good buddy. I can tell without the sticks that you don't got magic in you.
They just slowly lower their hand.
Oh,
Oh, not my best subject. Strong body.
Yeah, strong mind. All right. As he kind of like just tosses this like 8-inch basketball-looking thing to you, Knock, and it looks like glass, but he tosses it so nonchalantly.
As she like catches this thing and like very like firmly, I'd say, like holds it as she's like catching it unexpectedly, and then just looks between him and this ball and is like, okay, so we gotta kill something to make this thing function, and then we can go wherever we want, and we're supposed to go to the goblin market?
Yeah, okay, so we'll get you some more ground rules later, but for now, I got that thing programmed to the goblin market. So as soon as you kill that thing and you watch that whole thing light up on the inside with all them fancy colors, you're just gonna all take your hands and set it on there, and then it'll do its thing and you'll show up there. Once you're there, just ask for me. Oh, if you say courier, they're not gonna know who the fuck you mean. You're gonna tell them you're looking for Rune Kalis.
Rune Kalis. Oh, okay. Okay.
Alright, good to go?
Yeah, as good as we're gonna be. Any tips for killing shades?
She's adopted the accent.
Well, there's a couple types. What kind are you gonna go hunt? I mean, do you know where
The
one
least
is?
deadliest.
We don't know what kinds
You
there
said
are.
your world just got destroyed?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like literally just got destroyed.
Well, then there should only be one here. Like, really here.
Okay.
Okay, so here's kind of how it works. From what we've been able to piece together, every time he goes to a world, there's some group that precedes him. And they bring one of these shades into the waking world. And then he uses a beacon to home in on it from the dreaming, right? But when you bring that shade
Yeah.
into the waking world, its astral form's still here. So if you can find that and kill it, well, I mean, that's easier than trying to go back. Otherwise, you might have a lot of searching in for you.
Got it.
If any of you saw it in the Waking World, it's probably some weird cocoon-looking thing.
Oh
my
fuck.
God.
Not
You serious?
Are
Alright,
you
I'm gonna
kidding
take
me?
that to mean that you've seen it, so you guys can probably get this figured out. Remember, room Kale for me. First drinks on me, and I'll find you a room for your first couple nights. Good to go?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh yeah, one more thing, and he's gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Cool.
Oh, my grain is finally gone.
He's just gonna put everyone back. He's just gonna put everyone back at full.
Yippee! I
Finn just
needed
looks
that.
over their hands and they're just like, didn't know that worked.
Alright, and then he, like, another cloud of smoke appears, and he just kind of, like, steps through it, and he's gone.
All right.
Othalia turns to Knock and says, "We're fucked."
Yeah, that was.
No, I'm
What?
Finn.
What's this?
Oh my gosh.
Hi, Finn.
Hello,
What's
Tal.
this cocoon thing?
Well,
Oh my god.
I think I'm pretty sure I told you about it earlier, but for everyone else, basically, the way that I got here is that me and Leah over there, we were part of a group who we were hired to go steal an item from beneath the archives that was powerful. And we got down there with the crew, and shit went wild, fucking wild. And like, we opened the container, and it was just like this weird cocoony thing, and it let off this mist, and then the person that I was with breathed it, and then they turned into like their bones came out of their face and their hands, and then they got real big, and then they were like, I want to return what was taken, and you are going to become with us. And then they were trying to like drag us in there, and they dragged a bunch of our crewmates in there, and
Don't forget about the Displacer-esque beast.
yeah, sorry, I was just thinking about that. It's okay. So they all turned into different like shit, crazy shit.
Nightmares, even.
Yeah, and they were trying to kill us, and then a big cow guy came out of the tree, and then he smashed them. And then another guy came, and he closed two of them into a wall, and I don't know if that's still blocked off. So,
Well, what I'm going off of, based on what I heard, is this is a place that is built from our events and what our memories are.
yeah.
I don't know if this is how it works, but for example, the hallway that I was in, I can see vividly, whereas the rest of the academy I can't really remember. I wonder if we go down there, if you can remember it not covered, we could get through.
Probably. We did not go through the actual archives. We
Tell him
entered
that I
from...
did.
We went through the archives.
I never saw you guys, so we might not have been in the same part of the archives.
Still
I-
worth a shot.
Well, I mean, I can get us there, just not from the archives. But I mean, like, you know, we gotta go through the prison and down an elevator shaft and then through an abandoned tunnel. You know where the prison is? And she, like, whips around to look at Finn. Why do you know where the... Were you in prison?
Many years.
What did you do to
Oh.
get in prison?
Okay, I like this guy better now.
Of course you do.
Knock, roll
I'm
history.
lucky.
Like you two,
Knock and Othalia, roll history.
Okay. I'm really good at that, guys.
I'm not good at rolling, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
negative one.
Knock, he doesn't have the moxie to have made it in prison.
You seem a little bit nice to have been in prison
Othalia.
for how long?
You
There's
think
no way.
you think
Othalia, he
back,
led the prison yard.
Othalia, you think back to when you were walking through the prison, and you remember that as you were going through the main courtyard to get into the entryway, there was a kneeled-down figure in the center that was overgrown with bushes and moss, but you thought it was a statue.
She kind of like, her eyes light up a little bit, she snaps her fingers, and she goes, "You're the statue from the yard, aren't you?"
Oh, now people come back to life and statues do too?
Well, okay, maybe he wasn't like an actual statue, but he was in the yard, you know, before the whole visitor pass incident.
That was a rock.
Was inside.
What?
Power source failed. Power down. Too heavy.
See? I'm taking that as confirmation.
I don't know. No one comes out of prison this squishy. And she kind of like it. pokes the ooze that's all over Finn. I guess that's the best way to put it.
Ugh.
It sort of like reverberates, and they like it seems they like their different robot parts seem to like react to it before they just go, new power source, still understanding.
Oh.
Huh.
Okay.
Weird. So yeah, we can get there, and we're just gonna have to go the long way around. Now, it's probably gonna be easier because we won't have to, like, sneak into the prison, and we won't have to give up our weapons, and...
Wait, why were
I-
you guys trying to sneak into the prison?
Wait, we were not sneaking
Because
in. We used visitors'
We
passes.
literally just explained this. If you
I did just say we were there to steal.
You
I'm-
plan
I'm-
to steal
I've gotta-
something? No, you know what? Not the
Yeah,
time.
we're aligning
So
ourselves.
look,
with
I'm
you.
gonna be
Weirder
upfront with you all
things
about
have
this.
happened.
They offered us 250,000 gold.
Yeah.
Holy
Holy
shit.
fucking shit.
What?
Yeah,
would
we
you
said
all...
yes.
Yeah.
That
So
is
now reassess.
2,500
Would you
platinum.
also sneak through a prison and go steal something out of the archives for 250,000 gold? I bet you would.
I was
I don't
breaking
think my
into the
master
archives
would
for
let
free.
me.
Well, you know, you should probably value your time better, Talum.
Oh, it wasn't for knowledge, really.
I mean,
Ugh.
yeah, I was gonna say, Talum, you literally put us all at risk to go through something.
It was
that you
either
had-
dying in there or dying
Yeah.
out here, so...
Well, that's true.
Oh,
You didn't die, so.
you didn't
Well,
die,
no,
yeah.
you did die, didn't you?
He
I
died?
The
did
whole.
die.
You died?
Yeah, look at his. She like.
Yeah, there's-
points-
Somebody else
she like angles her arm upwards towards Talum's chest, where she noted the stab hole and blood from earlier. He died.
I'm the
Welcome
only
to the
survivor
club.
from the tour group.
Well, I'm back.
Oh my
Does
god,
that count?
that's ruined my rating.
Yeah. Finn just holds out a hand to Tal and just goes, "Welcome to the club."
Glad to be here.
What? You know what? It's weird that you
Time's
guys
over.
die and come back, and it's like okay for you all.
No, I agree. No, this is
Alright.
weird.
No, it is weird. For
No, this is
sure.
weird.
So who's like experienced with killing?
Finn just raises their hand.
Cliff tries to raise
All
his hand.
right, Finn's in. All right,
Elena's gonna
okay.
take a step away from the robot.
Okay, not her.
Cliff tries to raise his hand, raises the other one.
Cool, Cliff's in. Okay.
You catch Othalia just kind of like side-eye Cliff.
I lived
So-
war.
I
Didn't
was
really
built
partake
for
in
it.
it.
Okay, you've seen people die.
I've
I
seen
was
people
Even
die.
a college
Also
student.
seen people die.
Yeah, I mean, we have.
Anyone could be in college.
I don't usually like to kill, but I mean, I probably
I'm capable.
could. Yeah. So, what about you, Stella? You killer?
I don't.
I'm taking that as a no. Okay,
Not.
Stella.
The
Yeah.
more you talk about killing, the more blood and bodies begin to materialize around you.
Oh, Jesus.
No, thank you.
However, you notice that some of them are guards, and guards have equipment.
Hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Well-
everybody's in charge of making sure that they don't get killed themselves. How about that? If you choose to kill or not, that's up to you. But I'm not gonna save you if you can't protect yourself. Okay? Sound good?
So, okay.
Not everybody needs to shoulder the burden.
Of killing or staying alive?
Killing, I think he means.
Okay. Because I mean,
Well-rounded team.
So, if we're gonna go back into this prison and kill this cocoon thing,
yeah.
we should take a moment. I see there's a lot more dead guys around.
I did notice that there seemed to be
We-
more. Yeah.
Can I get like
We
a
should kind of gear up and then
Yeah.
maybe discuss our skill sets with each other,
Yeah.
just so we know what we're capable of.
Seems like a good idea to me.
PT, do we have any of our weapons from
This is
what,
where
like
this is where you guys will be acquiring your starting equipment.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't really
Except for
kill
Cliff, who
anyone
acquired it all while trying to survive in the city.
with-
I'm just
I mean,
imagining-
my
I'm
starting
just imagining
equipment
that
is just like parchment and books and quills
Yeah.
and stuff. So
No, he's
I
an
assume I
egghead.
would already just
Yeah, I mean, you have
have-
your grimoire already.
yeah.
Just imagine my survival instincts kicked in so hard that I just imagined my weapons being on me already.
That's fair. That's fair too. Do you have the bow
Then it's-
from home?
Yes, that's the exact one that I have. Yeah.
Okay.
Finn is looking through these guards' items and has picked up like a dagger, a javelin, and a flail, but he doesn't seem too excited about any of them. But then again, you can't really tell how excited he really is because he's a fucking robot.
Fair.
He's a fucking robot.
You might be able to figure out with like the animal ooze thing, but you're not sure if that you probably wouldn't be. Well, you're not. That could be anything. That could just be anything.
Do his ears like convey his emotions? Like, do they move? Kind of like eyebrows would.
I would like to think so.
That's adorable.
Big dragon tail definitely will wag if they get super excited and happy.
Oh.
That's amazing.
So we're looting the dead bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Picking
Loot
up
that
our starting
body.
equipment.
Loot. I'm good at this.
While Talon just kind of grabs a simple dagger, but while most people are actually looting, he's going to pull out a grimoire, a separate tome, and what looks like a bone from like an arm maybe that has like a leather handle, and cross-examine the things and attempt to cast a mage armor on
Oh
himself.
shit.
You can succeed in that.
Just like cross-examining the notes and the grimoire, grabs like this bone wand. I hope this works. And this kind of shadowy armor surrounds him.
Nice.
Athalia's just kind of like looking at him, standing over a dead guy holding a couple
Can I do that? He said I was kind of magic.
Haven't seen magic in years.
You
Wonderful.
also said you were close to death.
Okay.
Maybe
Another's talking to
my compared to what Nock was doing, my magic would be more scientifical, specific runes and somatics.
I don't
Oh, no.
really know what I'm doing or where it's coming from. It's a guy, I guess.
So it might
can
just
be
have to be
thought.
something you feel. That's part of it
Wonderful.
sometimes.
I'm gonna go with no. She kind of like tosses one of the swords away and just keeps walking.
Hey, you know, as Nock like runs up to Othalia to kind of help her look, you know what? I think I'm pretty sure you've got it. I'm sure that you'll figure it out. Whatever you got going on, you'll figure it out. And like she kind of like pats like the probably like your mid thigh, wherever is a natural place, and where she
Probably.
touches, you see like this same kind of clinging shadow, almost ooze that sort of dissipates, and you feel like a little more confident that you are going to be able to succeed. And she casts guidance on you accidentally.
Oh. Leah kind of smiles and she's like,
You got it.
you know what?
I believe
Yeah,
in you.
thank you. I appreciate that, Nock.
There are many forms of magic. You will be fine.
Oh.
Elena is going to pull the shittiest looking spear she can find off of a random guard because she does not work with weapons. So she's just kind of like thumbs up, spear in hand.
Nock would
Let's
like
go
to
kill something.
Yeah, Nock would love to try and find some lockpicks if anyone has any, but other than that, she's just snagging a couple daggers, all that good stuff.
Just like old times.
Old times.
Old times.
You know where you could find.
Oh.
You know where you could. Nock, you have that twitching sensation where you realize you know where to find the thing you're looking for, and you know where to find lockpicks. Home.
That is true. How far off is home from where we are? Not in the same direction.
Not in the same direction. It would probably take you about an hour out of your way in total.
Could you imagine that the doors are unlocked?
Maybe.
Could we imagine ourselves
Do you
closer
imagine
to
the
home?
keys to the doors?
Imagine yourself some lockpicks. I don't know
Yeah.
how any of this works.
I don't
Yeah,
know,
that's
that's why I'm
true.
guessing.
Cliff, do you
I
just
just,
look down at your fully imagined boat when they ask that?
Yeah.
I just didn't come out with the. I mean, when I didn't bring any with me because my crew, everybody had some, so I didn't really need them. And then people were breaking them, and I was like, why did I not break my own? Ugh.
I didn't break any.
She just kind of looks at Othalia. She's like, I literally saw you try to pick a lock, and fail.
No. I didn't get it, but I didn't break anything.
Well, yeah, you didn't break, but yeah, they broke it. And she kind of like pauses, and she's like, yeah, they broke someone else's.
Anyway, so
Okay.
we could, if people are willing to do the detour, we could go
Yeah,
back.
I guess
but-
I guess we could go to. I guess we could go to Guttervale.
Up to the group.
If we need the gear,
I
I don't see why not.
It could be helpful, I guess.
Probably.
I don't know. Maybe we can imagine that we're there. I mean, if everyone's cool with that, we can at least do a quick, in and out. Grab more
Yeah.
than just the bare minimum that Othalia and I had on us when we left.
I think the problem is you're trying too hard. You're thinking, whereas
Yeah, let me just stop thinking.
it's fine. Whereas you more need to just believe that it's there, which is different from thinking. Thinking you just do in your mind, believing you do with your whole body. Do the actions, move your hand, same way you open the door to get into your home. Where do you place things? Where do you walk normally? Close your eyes and do that, and I feel like it works more like that in this world. As soon as you start thinking in a dream, you wake up, right?
Yeah,
Don't
usually.
remember.
Exactly. So instead of thinking, try believing.
Know if I can. I mean, I don't think we could just like move everyone. I mean, outside of Leah over there, none of you all have been where we're going. So
No, but could we open a door?
Exactly.
maybe. Oh, you know what? Okay, yeah, let's try it. And she kind of like spins around, looks for the nearest door, and just walks to it with like purpose, basically, like she's walking into her own room back home.
I need to know how confident you are that this is going to work. On a scale
Like
of
Chris
1 to
specifically?
10.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I think she is taking the advice that Cliff has given her and not thinking too much about it, which she is very good at.
All right.
with a negative 2 to intelligence.
As you swing open the door, I have a much worse question for you, Knock.
Okay.
What do you expect to find?
Oh.
Well, she is walking in as if that she's walking into her own room, which she knows would be deserted because Othalia is with her and she knows where Dahlia is and it's not her. So,
Okay, as you swing open this door, you step out into your room. The door just hangs open behind you, the door to your room. As you turn back, you can see everybody else still standing on the common.
well,
You did it.
yeah, holy shit. I was not expecting that.
Either.
I guess everyone come on in. It's gonna be very cramped.
This is
And
fine.
every goddamn one of you is gonna have to duck, because why are you all so tall? Ugh. As she like...
Okay. I was built that way.
Can't you, like, squish the ooze down?
Couldn't you just be taller?
No!
This
I
one
literally
is-
can't!
Finn is going to like try and like bring more of the ooze into their armor to make themselves shorter, and it's just clunking the armor together into just.
Yeah, you can do the repo thing.
Yep.
Oh, just roll forward
You get
into
to the size of
into
like a
the-
large set of drawers. Like, you're not small by any means, but...
Yeah.
Absolutely. This is Finn's version of ducking.
The most compact you can go.
And I guess you just walk through the door.
Yeah.
I mean, you are short enough.
She has just left the door wide open and is headed to her little chest at the end of the bed and tips the like top up and literally goes like full face first into this thing as she digs around this massive chest.
Knock, as you dig
We'll
around
follow
for
it.
your lockpicks, you see them appear, and as you reach for them, you watch as that same oil as your magic kind of runs over them, and they're just gone.
Okay. As she like continues like trying to think about more lockpicks being in this chest, like now she's like, I can do this. I can do this. I can think
I have
of
a
things.
feeling that that while she's now thinking I can do this, the conviction's not quite as there on the second one.
It is true. Yes. Yeah.
You do not manage to make any lockpicks. Do the rest of you go through this door though?
Othalia
will follow you.
does.
Yeah. So
She
Cliff?
Othalia follows and then immediately ducks out of another door.
Okay, what do
and
you
leaves
expect
the
to
room.
find?
She
As
expects
you
to find
step
her
into
room
the common area.
also completely empty. She's under the impression that everybody's dead.
But
So-
you've been seeing bodies. Do you expect there to be bodies or not?
Yeah. I mean, she's under the like everybody died where they were, and there were still people there when they left, and not everybody at the festival.
You step out into the center of this floor, and the entire inside of the warehouse that makes up this kind of hidden base is covered in crystal. And skewered and trapped within them are the other members of your group.
Like
everyone you
previous
knew who lived
members?
here.
Oh shit. She kind of just like her step falters and she's looking out at everybody and she's like, that's unfortunate. Fortunately, there's a lot of grief and emotion happening and she's not dealing with it and she's pushing it all away, so she's like, alright, well, time to get my stuff.
Alright. You
She
head to
turns
your
and
room
she
and
walks
grab
to
your
her room.
stuff.
Yep.
Knock, do you come out of this door to this view? Did you close the door, Othalia?
No.
Knock, roll me a perception check.
Oh boy. Perception check. I would rather fail.
I didn't say that failing wouldn't be the bad thing here.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
no.
Oh no, that is
No.
another nat one.
Knock,
No.
you look out
What
the
door?
door, and everybody else watches as you kind of absent-mindedly just walk out into the center of this room and begin to look around.
I think that, like, in the moment, she's, like, thinking about how her lockpicks just disappeared and how she doesn't really understand what happened. She's grabbed a couple other things. She's stashing them in various, like, pockets and stuff like that, and she's heard Othalia, like, walk out already and is in, like, complete auto mode because now she's home and she's where she's comfortable and her room was the same as it was. And it's, like, a moment where she is just fully forgotten what their purpose is. And so she steps out and she's like looking down, looking at this stuff, and takes a couple steps out and then hits, bumps into this crystal and has a moment, looks up and sees everybody she's ever known for her whole life dead and freezes. And it's dead silence. And you already are aware that she's prone to, like, some pregnant pauses and moments of thought, but this is not that kind of moment.
Knock, are you freaking
and-
out right now?
Yeah, her
Crystals-
whole
The
body starts
crystals
shaking.
all start to bleed
Oh, Jesus.
as it just
Real quick,
begins to
is there
puddle
any-
on the floor. What's up?
Remind me, is there any chance that, like, what are we here for? Like, what are we trying to see? Like, are we trying to get anything, like gear or anything like that? Or
You
is
came here
she
for
just
you
freaking out?
came here for lockpicks.
And we didn't get them? They bled out, right?
Yes, but
Knock didn't get
there's
them.
almost guaranteed
Gotcha.
to be more in this building.
In that case, Cliff, seeing Knock starting to freak out, jolts Knock's shoulder and tries to snap them out of believing this place exists for a second.
Roll me a wisdom save, Knock.
Okay. Save.
So how would you say this is, Cliff? Would you say this is like a push or like a hand on the shoulder and like a shake?
Hand on the shoulder, slight shake. Yep.
So Knock,
And
you're...
then he's going to wait for the exact second where he notices if she is pulled out of this or not.
So Knock, you're looking,
Nice.
you're watching these crystals begin to almost like sweat blood. As suddenly you feel a hand on your shoulder and a shake, and you're grounded again. And the blood droplets disappear as fast as they appeared in your vision, as you feel Cliff's hand reassuringly on your shoulder.
He immediately catches your gaze and goes, "Hey, look at me. Look at me. You're okay. You're okay. Knock. You need to help us. You're the one who knows everything. You're the one who's known everything for to get us through. You can do this. I believe in you." I need you. You don't even have to go home. You need your lockpicks? Reach behind you. Imagine where your pouch is. Pull them out. Look at me. Look at me. Breathe. You're okay.
Knock, roll me a D100 because it's good advice, but you don't keep lockpicks in your pouch.
Yep.
You do manage to pull
75?
a set out, though.
Woohoo!
I think she is going to, as you kind of hold her gaze, she's going to take a few deep, shaky breaths, and then pass her hand just like behind her back, and I think literally feels these things. It's not that she dips her hand into a pouch or a pocket or anything, but that like it feels like almost out of the back of the cloak, these things just sort of materialize within this ooze in her hand, and she brings them back out and cups her other hand underneath of her hand, looking at these lockpicks, and then closes her fist around them and looks up at Cliff and goes, "Yeah, I got it. Thank you." As she like jams them in her
That's
pocket.
when you all hear a sound like a nail tapping on a desk once come from a room at the end of the building.
Athalia
Stephanie?
peeks her head out of her room and looks towards the sound.
There's the door to the office is closed at the other end of the room.
She says this and immediately looks at Knock.
I think Knock will look back and kind of make eye contact, give a little nod, look at Cliff, and sort of gesture with her head for him to follow her as she heads down towards Ardred's office, I'm assuming.
And Cliff does, and make sure that all the group is with them.
Athalia meets up with them, having come from her room, and there's a dagger in her hand that she didn't have before.
Would you say you quickly or slowly swing this door open?
Slowly. She is still anxious, grounded but very anxious about what could be found.
As you slowly swing this door open, the first thing you see is a boot just kind of like tapping back and forth as it's up on the desk, the other leg across it. As the door opens more and more, it reveals more and more of it looking exactly how you knew him, until the door finally swings open and you all look in. And Ardred looks back at you, but where his eyes should be are two dark purple, almost black flames. Affect you. As Arden begins to rise, and then freezes.
Is there any other noise coming?
Nope.
Nock takes one hesitant step backwards and like cannot tear her eyes away from this thing before she goes, "Who the fuck are you?"
It still seems frozen. Roll me an insight check to see if you can figure out why.
Okay.
Just Knock or whoever.
Anyone can. The
15 for me.
the DC for this is going to be a 17.
I'm gonna roll as well.
Oh no, Finn.
Oh, that was so close.
Let's run it.
Fuck! Where is?
Well,
The DC
We do not
for
know.
this is going to be a 16.
Good job, Finn!
Finn, you kind of It's almost because you think of emotion more logically than you do emotionally, but you piece it together before the rest of the party does. Whatever this thing is clearly fighting with whatever Nock believes the person it is to be. And that's what has it frozen right now.
Nock, did you know this person?
She's gonna, like, pause and then turn towards Finn and just say, yeah, pretty well, yes.
They're putting up one hell of a fight. Let's not waste the opportunity.
She will.
Let's leave.
Yeah, that is the question, isn't it? She's gonna take a shaky breath and look back towards this thing.
It's still kind of frozen there, but its head's kind of twitching as you watch one of its eyes flickering between Arden's eye and that torch.
Fix the problem.
I don't know how to.
Continue the quest.
Okay,
Move
well,
Do
then
we want
Never
it
back.
to be Arden?
guess we could try and make it Ardred.
As you say this, you hear a whisper.
She kind of like slowly turns back towards this. We didn't describe him, but he's a massive dragonborn, a bright red, deep crimson scales with a lot of scarring. Long, dark horns that, you know, Nock and him do not share any like visual similarity, but she regards him with a very like specific reverence. As she turns back towards this dragonborn, as he says her name.
Do you say anything back?
What should I do?
Remember, not it's not not them.
Rolls. And you remember Nock. It was a year after Arden picked you up. He'd taught you to pickpocket, he'd taught you how to stay sneaky, but he was finally going to do what he always promised. He was going to teach you how to use a knife. He said he'd show you the technique, how to go right in under the jaw so you could avoid any armor, how to make it quick, and that if you did well on the practice dummy, he would buy you some cinnamon dragon egg rolls.
And she's going to raise a shaky hand and pull out her dagger that she had just retrieved from her room, glancing down at it. And just lingering on this blade for a moment before looking up at him. And when she looks back up, it's just she has tears in her eyes, and they are just spilling over her scales.
You see that this thing, from the corners of its eyes, the eye that's flickering is trailing tears down the jaw, but the other one is just trailing lines of soot as the tears mix with the fire and just create ash that's streaming down the side of his face.
And she's gonna grip the hilt of this dagger with one hand, and then clasp this her amulet now. Just pausing for what feels like an eternity before dashing into this room to attack.
Alright, roll to hit.
I don't actually have a dagger in my inventory yet,
I can
so
give you that.
I didn't have the opportunity to add any items.
imagining hard
So
enough.
So we do
Yeah.
have. You
Just
guys remember?
believe.
You guys remember from the West launches we used the compendium browser, so you could add items. We do still have
vaguely.
that, so you can use that if you remember how to use it. If
Okay.
not, I'll go over
Believe,
it after the session or whatever.
believe in the compendium.
Yeah.
Need a dagger. What the fuck do you mean a dagger's not a
Sounds like a
weapon?
Facebook group.
Fucking bite me. I know a dagger's a weapon.
I know a dagger.
You
he's
can't
pretty
have
cool.
a
You're not
weapon.
believing enough, PT.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody listen up! Get a belief on, motherfucker!
Okay, you should
Reach
have a
in that
dagger
asshole and
now,
pull
man.
it out!
There you go. Let me equip that for you. Boom. Oh, there you go. Now it's equipped.
Perfect. I see it. Thank you. And I think she is going to, as she's like gripping this amulet and these shadows are like clinging to her hand, cast guidance on herself
Okay.
as she kind of steadies her resolve to make this impossible choice. So I gotta add +1 d4 to this.
Yep. And here's what we're gonna say. We're gonna say that because this thing is stunned, but you're doing a called shot, it is gonna be a normal roll.
Well,
Unfortunately,
it was 11.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
not. Your hand is shaky. Roll damage for me.
Okay. 1 for a total of 3.
But you don't get high enough, and as your knife pokes the neck and draws blood for the first time, you kind of lose your resolve.
I think you all see her like pause. These shadows are kind of roiling, almost like boiling, as she suddenly thrusts herself forward, knife in hand, aiming for this person or creature's throat. And she has to go to like launch herself off of this desk. And you notice that there's a place at the bottom where you can see that a portion of this desk can roll out so that smaller creatures can stand equal to the person who is behind the desk. And she catches on this partially rolled out part of this desk and swings her knife wide, missing, before like kind of tripping over this thing and catching herself on the desk.
Cliff looks at Othalia and kind of make a head gesture, kind of saying, you know how to help her.
Can I ask him for a second?
Hmm?
And she looks at Knock, attempting to make up her own mind about the situation. Before going up to Knock as she is attempting to stab the Dragonborn.
Hold ahead. Are you you mean as Nox?
No, I'm not
or are
going-
You trying to
I'm not trying to stab him. I'm going up to Knock.
as Nox recovering from their stumble.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And she kind of goes up to her and she leans down and she's like, I don't think that this is him. And she takes the dagger out of her hand the had got from her room and she puts it and she says, I can't do that. But I'm willing to stand next to you.
I think she is going to look down at this dagger and grip it and look up at you and say, like, just tears streaming, No, the problem is that it is him. He needs me to.
Then it's better you than anybody else.
She's gonna stand up and look at this Dragonborn and the shadows streaming off of him. And look back at Othalia and just say, we'll never forgive whatever is doing this. And she's gonna go for another strike. Try again.
Roll to hit.
With the help action, though.
Is
I
that
mean,
enough
are
to give
you-
me
are you
advantage?
Are you like helping her move the dagger up to this guy's neck? Because that's really all that would give her advantage on this.
I'm not.
I can, yeah.
Okay. With both your hands on the dagger, go ahead and roll me an attack.
Okay. At advantage now?
Yep.
This guy listened.
As the two of you place the point on this Dragonborn's neck, and you drive it in, and the body jerks once, and the flames go out, and it kind of slumps back down into its chair. But something strange happens, Ophelia. As you...
Counter.
Huh?
And Poe.
Oh, yeah.
We need a counter for Othalia now.
Othalia?
I think we just need a counter for all the times that PT gets everyone's names wrong.
It's gonna be all...
And Poe, that's two.
Oh, shit.
Othalia, as you help drive this knife in, you almost feel something pull. Do you want to pull back?
Yes.
As you kind of reach out at this cord, and you kind of wrap your hand around it in your mind, and you pull, Nock, as you're watching as this thing falls, what sits up out of it is Arded's spirit. As his head kind of slowly turns, and he looks at the two of you. You did good.
So sorry.
For what?
Couldn't save you all.
What's the first rule? Who do you save first?
Self, so that you can save someone later.
Sometimes that's just the way the dice roll. They're not always as loaded as mine. But you two did good. Keep doing good. And then, just as if a gust of wind had blown through the room, he wisps away and he's gone. What's your fucking name?
Counter!
Name.
They really just
Overall
all get this
counter.
wrong.
Talum.
They now
Roll me a
Me
perception.
trying.
Roll me a perception.
Talum
Roll me a perception
will
check.
perceive.
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 15.
Talum. You see the shepherd for a split second as he vanishes away. He's looking at you, almost disappointed. And then he's gone. As you drive this dagger home and the spirit says its final words, you don't even... Who is holding the Who's holding the slumber glass?
I guess I still have it because I didn't give it to anyone.
Yeah.
I
And
don't.
Nock,
You have, like, a bag, right?
You would
Yeah.
kind of,
Big shiny
you
object.
really wouldn't even notice as your bag begins to glow blue.
I think Nock's just kneeling on the floor, like.
The rest of you do notice this, though.
Does Othalia notice?
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody give me
Cliff.
perception checks.
Cliff looks at Stella and goes, I don't think it was doing that before, but I could be wrong. Did you see that before?
Holy
Oh shit! Let's go!
Oh my gosh.
You, Stella, can roll at advantage.
Oh, okay. Well, I just rolled it up.
Oh, just roll it. Just re-roll. Roll at advantage.
I rolled twice. I got 14 my second time.
So Stella, and who else had good rolls here?
Dahlia got 20.
Me.
Othalia got a
Not
22.
20.
So
22.
Othalia, you begin to hear like the sound of crumbling in the distance.
Hmm.
And it's kind of
Uh-oh.
getting closer and closer. And as you kind of turn towards it, you make eye contact with Stella and realize you're not the only one hearing it. And Stella, you know what it is. Without the shade to bind it, the dream of this event is collapsing.
Oh.
Guys, I think we need to get through.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
And go to the prison?
We don't even need to go through, right? Like, if you think about the cocoon.
As you guys are
Or
discussing
whatever.
this, you see the blue light coming from Nock's bag.
By the way, Nock, has it been doing that the whole time?
Blue.
Has it been doing that the whole...
light.
Your bag.
Your bag's glowing.
She's gonna drop the dagger that she's kind of been clutching and turn to look at her own bag and like flip the top of it open and pull out this glowing sphere.
As you pull it out, the inside is the same iridescent color as the shades that you've all seen, as it's seemingly flying around like a storm inside this ball.
What the fuck?
Did we activate it?
I guess
I'm
so.
assuming so.
I guess that means it's time to go.
He told you how to activate it.
Gotta smash it.
No.
Nope.
No.
No.
Oh.
Please don't do that. No.
Well.
I think everybody needs to
Quick
touch it.
campaign.
We're done.
Smash your one way out and all die in a
Ah,
collapse.
shit! The
Yep.
concussion's back. Smash it.
Finn
Alright.
places his hand on the thing if it's out.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
kind of like
follow.
steps to the center of the group.
Yeah, Cliff immediately put his hands on it.
Othalia picks up the
automatically.
dagger that Nox dropped and then does the same.
As you all touch this sphere, you see something inside of it almost look like it cracks. As you see wispy blue smoke kind of float through, almost drifting to your hands, and as it touches where your hands are on the other side of this sphere, you all have a memory. A balcony patio inside what appears to be a market, but as you look out, the far wall, the far side where normally the sky would be and the sky above, there's walls with markets running up and down and upside down and through each other. And as you kind of focus on this shared vision that you're all being given, the prism shatters slowly into drifting shards of glass and light, which begin to spread out until they're orbiting around all of you. As you're standing in this, it slowly begins to swirl, and you all feel yourself kind of being pulled before the sphere, the energy, and all of you snap shut and disappear as the dream collapses in your wake. And then less than a second later, you all find yourself standing on that same balcony, looking over the Goblin Market in all its glory. Thousands upon thousands of stalls, shops, and carts in every color from every plane. On the walls, on the sides of what appears to be two cubes that have kind of intersected each other. So think like a triangle coming out of the flat face of each cube. Right?
Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
You guys are inside that, and every flat surface is a market.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Like the sky, market. The walls, more market.
The ground market.
It's all market.
But-
Always
all-
has been.
All the way down.
Always has been.
You're here, and you're alive, and for the moment, you're safe. You see people of all kinds, lizard folk, gith, gif. You see Aarakocra, Owlin, Kenkus, Grung, Turtles, Kobolds, Dragonborn, Elves, Humans, Dwarves, Ganassi. You see every race under, well, the multiverse is in this market. But there's only one being in this multiverse that you have been tasked to find when you got here.
Yeah, Cliff sighs and goes, Rune promised me a drink.
Almost all of us a drink.
I'm not even sure if I can drink.
You could use some
Yeah.
oil, though.
I can definitely use it.
Alright, so how do we find one person in the biggest market in the universe?
They said just ask around for him, didn't he?
Yeah.
He said people would know of him.
Just yell, anyone know where Rune Kalis is? Probably get us the answer we need.
Stella's gonna just shout, anybody know where Rune Kalis is?
From 2 rows down, you hear, are you talking about ruffled, rumpled, and ready out of nowhere Rune Kalis?
Probably. I don't know.
What's the other kind?
Well, I only know one Rune Kalis.
Well, that's I'll do it.
Probably the one.
looking for it.
Are you guys gonna like go over to this stall?
No.
Yeah.
He's
we'll
like
walk over.
you're hearing yelling from like 2 alleys down.
Yeah, I'll go over.
Okay, I guess we'll go over. I was prepared to just yell
Yeah.
the entire time.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
trudging along behind them.
Finn is bringing up the rear like alongside Knock, just because they're also probably very slow, being made of metal.
As
It is
Short legs,
unintentional.
heavy body.
Very much
As-
so.
As you all make your way around these stalls, you eventually find the person who you've been yelling back and forth with, playing telephone to try and find in this market. Over all the yelling going on anyways, because it's a market. As you find yourself stepping into an alley in front of a crooked canopy of patchwork silks and stolen sail flaps and stolen sails that are flapping lazily despite the still air. Beneath it, velvet-lined shelves display impossible items. A bottle of yesterday's sunlight, a jar of first kisses never given, and gloves that let you feel what the object last felt. Everything is dimly lit by candle stubs that are floating upside down in glass. As you look down, you see before you a very short goblin with his hands on his hips looking up at you. Well, at least something that started as one. He's wearing a moth-eaten smoking jacket and a monocle with no glass. His spine juts out in bony ridges like the teeth of a zipper, and his smile suggests he knows that you were dreaming about last week. He sells sensation in lost moments, trading in what others barely remember giving away. And he's just looking up at you all with a big old toothy smile on his face.
I
Well,
So
howdy
you-
there.
Do you know where this Rune Kalis is?
I mean, If you're talking about the ragged rimmed rest rattled rucksack riddled room Kalis, then yeah, I can help you.
That's a
I
different
feel like
name
you
than
added
what I
more
thought.
descriptors. Yeah.
He's got a lot of descriptors. He says it runs in the family.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but
He had boots.
Yes, we're
and
looking
was
for
on a
that room,
Union work
Kalis.
break.
Oh, well, yeah, I can help you find that boat, Kalis.
Bo Kalis. We're talking about room
Kalis.
Kalis.
Sorry. Old guy who used to come through here. Ancestor of Rune.
Go
Okay,
on.
Well,
Where is he?
there's a process here.
Right. You're
I'm
asking
assuming
for-
you want something in exchange.
It is a market.
What do you want?
And what is that?
What do
We don't
got?
exactly have a lot on us.
What are you looking for?
I'm a barter trader. Give me an offer.
Ben is just like looking on their person and trying to imagine where they're even keeping anything.
Oh, I have something by coffee. Let me guess. You don't deal in typical dealings by the looks of your wares.
Oh, I deal in everything.
Okay. Good.
I'm not picky. I do not do good business.
I love that.
Well, he's honest about it. He knows it.
Ben is like thinking for a bit, trying to imagine where they keep their gold, and then like out of like out from like their chest, like down to their stomach, like a couple gold coins, like about five, like just drop down, and just like pop out into their hand. Gold?
Now we're talking. That'll get you what you want.
5 gold.
That's just phenomenal. All right. You're going to want to look for him at the Stumble Inn. It's about 2 blocks back the way you came, right around the corner. Big old balcony on the front.
Thank you.
Yep.
Pleasure doing
Have a
business
good one.
with you.
Remember to come back to Grindle Fat Spines.
No.
Okay.
Wow, rude.
And then I'll just walk.
I can sell your friend a new attitude.
We're good.
We're
And if you
perfectly
ever-
pleased with him as he is.
And if you ever need work, you let me know.
Thanks for your
No,
help.
thank you.
All right, as you guys walk away, you go back to the exact same balcony that you started on.
God damn it.
As you look up at the sign over the door that says the Stumble Inn.
Oh my god.
Is that like instructions of how to like go through the door?
Is that a
Could have walk.
just about to ask that?
I feel like Nock just walks up to the door and like puts her forehead on it and just pushes it open. Like,
No,
Like, I'm so done with this.
You
Yep.
push and push and push, but the pull door will not relent.
Oh my gosh.
well,
Finn's
The
gonna
door's
walk
not
forward and like
opening.
pull it open.
When you pull it open, Nock, do your horns are like they like a little stuck, so he just slides you out of the way.
I mean, yeah, I think she would have just been standing there with her forehead against this thing. Less that she's stuck and more that it does just like slide her, but she does not resist either. She is just
The doors open onto what seems to be a thriving tavern, as there are people playing games. Seems like there's an arm wrestling contest going on. People are taking bets on something that they're watching on a magic mirror in the corner. And behind the bar is a mustachioed man in suspenders that many of you recognize.
It's that motherfucker.
Oh my god,
Hi,
you know that
Fred.
motherfucker too?
I do know that he gave me this fucking stamp on my hand and then didn't was.
Wait, how many of us have the stamp?
Yeah, me.
I
Oh.
do.
Finn is looking on their person for a stamp.
Then you do have a stamp carved into your hand.
Yeah.
So
Like,
5 of us?
No, I don't have one.
I do not have one either.
Okay, so,
Wait,
so 5
what?
of us.
I should not say I know this like the back of my hand. I did not know that was there.
Knock like looks up soggily at the bartender and then looks at the group and says, "Oh yeah, that guy asked me a question and he told me I was wrong."
Was it a really
About-
weird question?
Yeah, he asked me what the color of silence is when it doesn't know your name.
That's like a blue.
That's what I said.
Oh.
And you were
He didn't
wrong.
believe- he said I was-
He said that he didn't drink at the bar.
Hi, Fred.
You realize it's white, right?
It's white?
Yes.
That's stupid.
Oh,
Bingo.
I was going to say rainbow.
And Cliff, why is it white?
Well, it makes sense. It's a blank slate with nothing on it. It knows nothing about you, and you know nothing about it.
And there you have it. Are you gonna
How
come
the
in for
fuck
you
did I
gonna
get
come
my
in for a
question
drink or
right?
not?
No. Doc just
Yeah.
sits down outside.
Athalia starts to tug on Nox's arms to try to get her to come in.
I don't wanna.
I know you don't wanna.
Yo, me when I go to the bowling alley and the fucking regulars are there. Oh
God.
Eventually, she does get dragged inside, though.
Who's the first
I mean, yeah,
one?
Athalia could
who-
have picked her up.
who
Yeah,
is
pretty
the-
much anyone can pick her up.
Who is the first person with a compass to go through the door?
Me.
No.
Oh, you're going.
Oh,
Elena, I don't care
Oh,
who goes
shit.
first. Elena's going last, and she's hitting her
Rollies.
head on the door
Roll
frame.
for it.
Rollies.
What are you rolling? What are you rolling?
Well, what?
A D20. Whoever gets
Okay.
higher is the
Yep.
first one in.
Okay.
Oh, get ready to eat nothing but 20s.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Put your money where your mouth is.
The money is literally on the mouth, and I literally spat it out.
Othalia, you
I got a 15, by the way, chat.
Othalia, you slip through the door, and as you do, the compass on your hand fizzles away and is replaced by a tight coin belt around your waist and a coin pouch.
Okay. What's this about?
Are you gonna look inside it, or are you just asking him?
I'm just gonna ask the guy. I'm looking at him. I don't know. He didn't introduce.
Consider it a welcome gift.
Thank you. Now I look inside of it.
Inside of it is 10 gold, 10 silver, and 10 copper.
Sick.
That
Thank
means-
you.
Also
Doc is
a
the second one
also
dragged
a
in.
single strange silver sphere that you've never seen before.
A silver spear?
Yeah, kind of silverish blue, almost opaque, kind of looks smoky on the inside.
Fear or
Or
spear?
Spear, the circle thing.
The circle thing.
Okay.
Like a
Orb
marble.
to
Like a
ponder.
glass marble.
Orb.
I love a pondering
Under
orb.
the orb.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, it was 10 of each.
Each.
10 of
Yeah,
each.
10 of
Okay.
One orb.
One orb.
Cool.
Everybody who goes through the door with the compass gets one of these pouches.
Oh,
Damn.
fun.
Right.
Okay, what's in them again?
10 gold,
Cliff, like,
10 silver, 10
Yeah.
copper, and 1 orb.
Okay.
Cliff needs to, like, adjust it. It's just a little too tight. Ooh, okay, yep, no.
I feel like Finn's like tries to go around the waist, and then like the slime just picks it up and puts it into his chest.
So what can I get for you?
Well-
So
We
we're
were told when we
supposed to
arrived
meet-
to find a rune Kalis. They owe us
Yeah.
a drink.
And a room.
oh, are
I
we
think it's
staying
something
And
here?
hopefully information.
He's still on shift, but I can put you drinks on his tab.
Wonderful.
Sure.
Sick.
Why not?
Whatever
I like
is the
free booze.
strongest, please.
Same.
As Knock like jumps. I feel like she has to like do what she usually does and kind of like places her hands on the stool and like hoist herself up.
Yeah. It just takes the spot next to her.
Are you sure you want the strongest?
Yes. And unless
I'll
you want my
say-
sordid life story, you're gonna pour it, please, and not ask any more questions.
He just takes out a shot glass, sets it down, and pours a completely black liquid into it and slides it towards you.
Yeah.
Does not
let's-
even look, just drinks.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna teach you kids about drinking someday.
Nope.
Knock, what do you have in your inventory?
She, in her possession, currently has a mace, a light crossbow, a dagger, a shield, leather armor, regular clothes, amulet, small knife, crossbow bolts, thieves' tools.
Which one of those do you think she thinks about the least?
The least?
Mm-hmm.
The shield, probably.
It's the same size as her.
It's gone.
Alright.
Get her.
Also, you black out for exactly 6 seconds.
Cool. She
Does
like
she,
downs
like,
this
fall?
thing and just hits, nose down on the counter instantaneously.
Oh, shit.
When you wake up, you feel incredible.
Incredibly drunk or just like incredible, like euphorically
Like incredible,
incredible?
like euphorically incredible.
Despite, do I like detached from my feelings, basically?
You can be however incredible feels to you.
Okay.
You can even order
yeah,
another shot.
Yes. I think it's like she goes face down on the bar for 6 seconds, then immediately shoots back up and goes, "That was the best thing I've ever had in my life. I need another one."
And that's exactly why I won't have one. I'll take whichever beer was poured the longest ago. Thank you.
What the fuck?
Ew.
Towards
He likes
the
it flat.
longest?
Toward the longest?
He wants
So
it
it was
flat.
spitting out.
The one that's been sat for the longest and hasn't
You
been.
want flat beer?
He reaches under the counter, pulls out an ale that literally just looks like an ice cube, sets it down, and goes, "That's the one that came out longest ago, friend. Should be thawed in about 13,000 years."
Sounds good. I look at.
In the meantime, here's a lager for you.
Sounds good. Thank you. And then I just look at him, kind of like, I'm like, I was a soldier.
So you should be used to sit around and wait for your beer.
Exactly. It tastes better when it's been, waiting in the keg for a while. Anyway.
Finn's like ears perk up when you say soldier, and they just look immediately at you.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Red places
Finn
his
sort
second
of
shot in front of you.
What?
He's putting the second shot in front of Knock.
Oh, there you
Here. And now
Finn
that
is
she's
gonna-
euphoric, she's gonna drink it immediately again, just for the
Oh.
a different reason.
Gods.
Finn is going to
Also,
approach
should I
the
delete
counter.
my shield from my
You should
inventory?
You should delete your shield from your inventory.
Okay, just wanted to double check before I did that.
Hey,
All right,
Knock.
it's gone. Yeah.
How many languages do you speak?
Oh,
go. Oh, you
Oh,
fucking-
no.
oh no.
Oh, shit.
I speak too.
What are they?
How many letters are in your
No.
name?
What are
Not
they?
anymore.
Common and thieves can't.
Well, you can't forget thieves can't.
What?
No. Oh no.
What?
So I guess you forget common.
Oh.
Fucking hell.
Good luck working your way around that one.
Oh.
Okay.
Isn't thieves can't technically common,
Yeah,
but you're
it's
just
just like
speaking in
Yeah.
like
coded
riddles?
common.
No.
Yeah.
You have
That's
lost.
Big Latin.
You can still see the codes in thieves can't writing. You have lost your entire proficiency in common.
Oh. Oh my god. Oh.
Oh, fuck, you're
Jesus
Clang.
fucking
You're
Okay.
literally
literate.
Clang.
Finn is going to approach the counter and just be like, anything that might work on me. I haven't had a drink in Ending program. A long time.
He pulls out like a cube of something and just like holds it out to you.
Finn
then-
just like
Sorry.
Finn just like hesitantly like grabs it, and then the only thing that they can really think to do is like at first go to put it where their face is, and then like the slime around their face like just schlorps it up. Whatever it is.
It begins to dissolve and you get a fuzzy, warm feeling. Nock, Fred turns back to you, and he looks at you, and you look at him. And you know something's wrong when he says, Mordapadopra?
Gosh.
And you just stare straight ahead.
Yep. I feel like she goes to say what, and everybody just like sees her try to speak, and it's just like, rap?
You watch the
But,
whole line at the bar just lean forward and look down at you.
Why am I imagining it's Charlie Brown adult speak?
Yeah, exactly.
Womp.
I think she just turns to like meet everybody's eyes and goes, "Yep, meow."
What the fuck?
Great.
It turns.
Not drink those.
Well, he did say it was
Fred-
the strongest.
Nock, you look back at Fred, and he just holds up 3 fingers and then a thumbs up.
she just like shrugs and thumbs up back.
He puts another one in front of you.
Can I
Oh,
have
no.
it?
No.
Can I take it before she drinks it?
You can take it. She's pretty drunk at this point.
Hold on,
Yep.
I can talk to her in Thieves' Camp, right?
Mm-hmm. You
Oh, shit.
absolutely can.
Mm-hmm.
No.
How does Thieves' Camp? How does it
You
work?
just kind of talk and then relay a message. It's Ocean's 11.
Okay, so can I just like ask her if she's good, basically?
We will just say you two are talking in Thieves' Camp, and you guys can have a
Okay,
conversation.
and just
really
speak
quick.
normally.
Okay. It's just like you good?
I don't understand anyone anymore.
Nobody understands you either.
Oh shit.
It's
Oh,
like you forgot how to speak common.
yeah, I think I did.
How?
I don't know. I mean, I feel great, but I don't know what words are anymore.
You do have a +2
Oh.
to charisma for the next hour, though.
Oh,
Where's up that baddie?
What was that you said about not wanting to drink?
Okay, Sky, so there's something very important that I just need to pause so you know right now.
okay.
I'm looking at this item. That proficiency does not come back.
Oh.
Oh.
We have to teach them common.
You have to teach
Oh,
not common over the course
my
of
gosh.
the campaign.
Oh my god.
Fucking God.
Anyways, guys, if you
No.
wanted to know how I was going to make Campaign 2 different and keep Sky from being the front runner, I took away her ability to speak.
Yep.
They're
my
knock into
God.
a Kenku. They're gonna have to learn phrases from everybody.
There are, so the Goblin Market sells all sorts of wild shit.
That's good.
I don't know if I can be the main translator.
But to do something like that, you'll need money.
Oh.
Anyways, yeah, you
I'm
two
gonna-
are
I'm
having
gonna
your
try to-
conversation.
I think Stella's gonna go sit up by Cliff and be like, "So, what would you suggest?"
Oh shit! How old are you?
Yeah, like 100 and some.
And how many? And you drank before? Yeah? No? Yeah?
Well, not really, cause
Right.
master and all,
Oh. Do a gin and tonic. Good start.
Tequila
Fred looks at
Sunrise is
you
also
and
good.
Fred looks at you and he goes, "I know exactly what I can get you." And he steps down
Oh.
a shot glass and then pours a clear liquid into it and slides it over.
All right. quick lesson for you. Whenever someone does that, especially when they're dressed like that, you don't take what they've just given you to drink.
But he just gave me something to drink.
Yeah.
I'm a bartender, you asshole.
He's a bartender.
Go for it.
It might do you well to be reminded. I am the reason that you are currently alive.
He's the one who gave me this.
This is true. And why did you do that again? How did that work with the stamps and everything? What was that about?
Oh, I just try to save as many people as I can.
Gotcha. But there are some people here that don't have stamps. How did that work?
I either didn't ask them the question or they got it wrong. I only have so much time. Conversation still takes time.
Why
No,
wouldn't
it's
you
fine,
just
but
go
there are
around
people
and
here.
Stamp everyone.
But there are people here that got the question wrong. You didn't stamp and they lived.
I'm not the only way to survive the end of the world. Everybody in the
Just
goblin
as I
market's here for the same reason you are and I am.
Which is?
Their world's gone.
So this is like a safe haven.
More or less.
Still,
like
we'll take the
palette
shot at
from
that
Wreck-It
note.
Ralph.
The what from
Orby
the what?
orb schnorbit.
What the fuck did you just say, Panda?
It's like the power strip from Wreck-It Ralph, where all the games like go.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
That wasn't in character, by the way. I just want to point that out.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
As Fred just like pushes the drink a little bit like back towards Othalia, you hear the doors of this place swing open hard, like 180, and just hit the wall.
And I'm just gonna look at this and go, that is how a man enters a room, and I bet you it's Rune.
Well, thank you, sir. You would be right. As he just like walks across the room, takes off his hat, and like sets it on the bar in front of him, and sits down on the seat next to you. I don't believe I caught your name. What was it?
Cliff, pleasure to meet you. And he goes to shake his hand, and switches to the other hand.
No, pleasure's all mine. And when you look up after you've gotten a switch, you saw that he was already reaching with his left hand.
Yeah. Well, thanks for catching that.
Catch him what?
Anyway, moving on. No, brilliant.
Well, welcome to the Goblin
So-
Market. It's
Thank
a
you.
hell of a place. Fred's got the
Real
most
quick,
expensive alcohol in the city, but
Man, and you have a tab with him. I feel bad for you. Hey, before we go any further, just as a recommendation, you see Kobold over there? See Knock over there?
yeah, what about her?
Knock can't hear this, but Knock drank some of that, the black juice, the one that is the strongest. I'm worried. Pretty sure they're either cursed or they can't understand a word we're saying. So
They
don't
can't understand common.
Did
That's-
she
Got it.
little black bio looking thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The strongest they have.
Two of them.
That's gonna be a little bit of a problem.
Yeah. So
Noted.
figured that.
Yeah, you're gonna need a scripter to fix that.
He looks at Athalia and he goes, best not pass on how bad this is.
Oh my god.
Yip beep.
Well, I mean, I can get you in touch with a scripter, but I doubt you're gonna have anything they want.
What do they want?
Mostly artifacts. I mean, we could send you after one. I got a whole list.
I don't think we have any artifacts, so it's not yet.
I may be ancient, but I don't think I qualify.
Yeah, you don't got near enough
I
magic
don't think
power,
we
good
do.
buddy. I'm sorry.
Just enough for me.
Hey, sometimes being just enough for you is all you need. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Now, I can send you after an artifact, but there's one question I have to ask first.
But
How much do all of you know about time travel? And that's where we're gonna end our session.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Literally, what don't I know?
All right, that was fun. That was a good session.
I know about time.
I'm
I can't believe that I lost my ability, my proficiency in common, but I don't get to keep the +2 in charisma. That is some bullshit.
I cannot believe I'm the only person who Sky can talk to.
Yup. Get ready for me to make random noises for the next foreseeable future.
Oh my
We'll
goodness.
teach you.
I hope you all weren't depending on me to drive any plot, because I can't understand. I can't take any notes, because I can't understand anything anyone's saying.
We staying at
this. Let your notes just be.
I'll tell you what.
We
though.
staying at the damn bar this entire fucking campaign, bitches.
Yep.
We ain't leaving. Our front runner is quite literally mute.
She's not mute. She keeps making weird ass noises.
Yeah, exactly.
I couldn't find the name for it in time. But you know what I mean.
Hey,
It's gonna be a really weird reboot of Cheers.
Listen, you asked for the most powerful drink that he had. The drink is called Void's Bottom, and it's not made for mortals.
I love that for me.
Yep.
And you
alright.
drank 2 of them.
Do you want to know what would have
You
happened?
should have let me drink a third one, honestly.
No.
Do you
Real
wanna
shit,
know what
real
would-
shit,
Would
real
you
shit,
like
real
to?
shit.
Would you like to know now that we're in the end what would have happened if you drank the last 2?
Yes.
The third sip is a DC 20 con save. On a success,
or
you become
failed.
immune to fear and poison for 24 hours, and on a failure, you forget and no longer respond to your name.
Oh my god.
God!
And on the fourth sip,
Alright.
the bottle laughs at you. You don't remember drinking it, but everyone around you does, and they've never seen you look so old.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, 2 grandparents!
Grandparents!
But thank you everybody for coming and watching. Thank you to all of our wonderful players. We have Nock, the Kobold Cleric from Brester, played by...
Yep.
Get what?
And then we have...
Sorry, I could not help myself.
And then we have Stella, the Elven Monk from Zreya, played by...
Hi, I'm Snyder Girl.
Then we have Othalia, the Tiefling Rogue from Nuadia, played by...
Barlow PNG.
And then we have... Oh god, did I forget the name of the city? Hang on,
I don't know, did you?
I did.
Hanging on.
For who?
What did you drink?
Is it
And
for
then
me?
And then we have... Fuck, now I forgot your name.
Oh, dear
You drank
God.
2 of them?
And then we...
Who? Who?
And then we have Talum, the Drow Wizard from Dark
You
Reach,
said it
played
wrong.
by-
Said it wrong!
We have
Talum.
Talum. We have Talum, the Drow Wizard from Dark Reach, played by...
Hi, I'm Panda. Panda's POV everywhere.
We have Cliff, the Human Ranger from Isenmont, played by...
Matt.
And...
You kind of cut out there.
From now.
That was
I played by Matt.
Yay!
It's literally syllable Discord. Get your fucking act together. Sick of your shit, Discord. Ah!
And we have Alina, the Tiefling something from New Eureka.
Hi, I'm Flam.
And last but not least, we have Finn, the Warforged Barbarian from somewhere, played by...
It's Terminian Link VT.
I was really hoping I wasn't going to have to remind you, but not a single one of you told me your favorite part of the session.
You didn't say that.
I feel like in the
the first
first actual
episode.
episode, you should
It's
set
ass.
that up. Yeah.
Well, the first
Yeah.
episode was
Yeah.
4 episodes ago. They're going up in order.
Redo it!
Let's do it again. Run it
I'm
back.
not redoing it. We're
One
just
more
going to go
time.
through names and
Redo.
do favorite parts. I'm not redoing it.
Retake. Cut it and
Nope.
start
I'm new
over.
at this.
No, I'm
Ampo.
not your
Ampo
favorite part of the
four.
session.
Cut it.
Getting to be funny before losing the ability to speak completely.
Yippee.
Gone completely.
Stella, what was your
completely.
favorite part of the session?
I don't know. Nock losing their ability to speak common was pretty funny. So probably that.
This
Othalia,
is my
what about you?
legacy.
Having the moments in the hallway with Cliff.
Nice. Callum, what about you?
My favorite part was when Nox saw Talum for the first time and just like closed the door, turned around. That was good.
Cliff, what was your favorite part?
My character thought about it. First meeting Rune.
Nice. Finn, what about you?
My favorite part was seeing Cliff just have a mental breakdown at the beginning. It's nice not to be in that position anymore.
Yeah.
And Alina, what about you?
I think Finn in general, because I really love the fucking design of the character.
Also the voice.
Yeah.
Also the
Perfect.
voice.
Oh, yeah.
Term
Yeah, you're
is
doing
10 out of 10.
the stuttering so well.
Oh, wow, it's so good.
So good. All right.
Kudos
First
to
group
Sky for the
session
design.
done.
Woohoo!
Yippee!
Thank
We
you.
did it.
Thank you for everybody. Thank you everybody for joining us for another episode of Bits, Crits, and Halfwits Campaign 2 with the Tides of Magic. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Hit that little bell so you know when we go live. Keep an eye out for the Patreon, and we'll see you next time. Until then, don't do anything we wouldn't do. As it turns out, the bar is significantly lower than I ever expected. Good luck. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.